There we go. Hello everyone, welcome back to Trails Through Daybreak. Last time, we finished off Chapter 4. It was kinda dumb. Now we're going into Intermission, apparently. Which, given what happened in some of the other games' intermissions, Oh, hey, it's the girl who beat the shit out of Rain.
Zeroth form. Duality. Thank goodness. Looks like I'm in good form tonight. I wasn't sure I could even perfect the Zeroth form after being told to do it out of nowhere. But I think I've earned the right to hold my head up high to Master's younger disciple now. Not that I can see him joining us up on stage anytime soon.
All is ready, Princess.
In record time, too. We couldn't have asked for a bigger client, and this is the first long-term contract we've had in a while. We can afford to take it easy for our first task, at least. But the time has come to reaffirm our existence to the world. Tread lightly, for the Ikaruga lurk in the shadows.
So she noticed us. I should have known we couldn't deceive the Divine Blade of Silver. This is a reconnaissance and force mission. We only need to assess their capabilities, not win the battle.
So how
Our
dead
foes
are
are
these?
both
Well,
above
red
S rank in
shirts.
strength. Strike in the Blitz Halberd formation. Yeah!
I'd planned to depart for the east after speaking with him. How fortunate that I was able to catch a glimpse of the living legend's covert student before doing so. I cannot help but wonder what she fights for with those unusual talents of hers. But that mystery, along with what lurks here beneath the Konon Mountains under Calvert's stormy skies, will have to wait.
Oh, we found ourselves a cool, badass old grandpa who's
Now is
got
not
an
the
eye
time to
patch and a
investigate
kick-ass
further.
motorbike.
Though it would be a shame to let this encounter, it might be worth pitting my own greenhorn student against her to see how he fares.
Oh, lovely.
I have to admit, I never thought you would be the one asking to go out with me. We did appear at an event together. Was that all it took to spark such a passionate plea?
I'd like to believe I put more passion into my films than anyone, if nothing else.
Are you trying to pretend we don't know who this is, game?
I'm sure it's the same with you and racing. And how these two passionate souls can finally have the talk I've always wanted. Even if I feel bad for your girlfriend and fans for meeting with you like this.
My partner in life is my Carl, have you know. Of course, I have been known to savor some special moments with only the most beautiful of women.
Oh, look at you, laying on the charm. So, no girlfriend? Could I take that to mean that you also don't have a wife or kids?
Of course I don't. Anyway, it would be a shame to just let the evening end with dinner now that we're together like this. What do you say to joining me for a drive on the expressway? As for whether that will be where the night ends, well, that will be up to us.
Oh. He sure is used to this. He makes even cringeworthy lines like that seem totally natural. Whatever. This is my chance to see if there's any truth to that rumor about him traveling the country. That's fine by me. I'm looking forward to seeing how fast you can...
What was...
Z1 Racer Maxim Lugan! I'm a reporter with Buzz Raider magazine. Think we could steal a few minutes of your time?
Buzz Raider? Not the gossip rag that's even worse than Meld.
I'll take that as a yes. Excellent! So, we know you've been everywhere from Tharbad and Longport to Messeldom and Crossbell in the past 3 months. You're a bit of a globetrotter in your off time, wouldn't you say? Now, it's clear you've been living up to your single status to find yourself a girl in every town. Then could it be you're on the hunt for one here in Edith now, too?
How did you... Have you been following me everywhere I go? I'll admit that I spend my nights out on the town, but that's not why I'm traveling around.
Holy cannoli!
Wait, she's got nothing to do with...
I can't believe what a scoop we have on our hands. Meld's gonna be eating our dust with this one. So, how long have the two of you been dating, Miss Judith Lanster?
Ain't they always? Hello, Link. That thing's so cool. It's a mechanical wolf, right? Awesome! It looks really strong, too. Like some kind of guardian beast from a fairy tale. Okay, that's Reverend Zeit from Crossbell, right? Yes, he's living with us now. Aren't you, Zeros? Rough. He can bark, too. Can we pet him? Yes, you two. Don't upset him. He also doesn't really have fur. And Van, just a magnet for strange types, isn't he? New Lad and his animals seem like a good bunch, but still. Not even better than good, since they made you, May, the happiest I've seen her in a while. She is just the cutest darn thing you ever did see. You always like a different person when you're talking about her. And I like that Van is broadening his circle of friends and acquaintances. It's nice to see. Oh, they're back.
Market purchase is complete. 5 kilograms of mussels, 3 kilograms of shrimp, and 2 kilograms of artichokes purchased. Please confirm.
Thanks, Bio. I can tell you picked the freshest ones, too. Heard about quickly technology's advance. Now I sound really old. It's gotten lively around here compared to when Van was working by his lonesome, though. Now growing boys and girls, too, so I want to be sure to get them all the food they need.
So let's shift the topic toward the Genesees and Van's Grendel. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll be possible to learn anything about the Genesees' nature from them directly. They appear to have some kind of protection, akin to artifacts, keeping their secrets from us. I can't fathom why they only react to yes either. It does feel as though the Mafia knows a fair amount about them, though.
I had a feeling you wouldn't be able to learn anything from them. Mind you, Armada is also somewhat in the dark when it comes to the Genesees. They just already know all of their functions and how to use them? Yeah, I get the impression they don't know how they're doing what they're doing with them. They just have an idea of what they can do. More like disposable tools to whip out for whatever they want to do at any given point. Makes me mad that they're using them that way, but there's no better way of putting it. We've taken 4 back from them so far, and that's how it seemed every time. Yeah, much as it pisses me off, they don't seem to give a damn about what happens to a Genesis after they're done with it. Or known here, they do seem to be pretty consistent in how they use the Genesis too. Yes, I agree, they've referred to everything they've done as an experiment. Whether it's manipulating people's vital energies, interfering with their minds, or installing a human's personality into a machine, Mata's kept using the Genesis as a trigger for various kinds of unnatural phenomena. And I think that's an important fact to bear in mind if we're going to get to the bottom of this. Fortunately, in all of these cases, we've seen the phenomenon triggered hasn't reoccurred once it's been stopped. But there isn't one particular phenomenon that Almana isn't behind that's happened again and again. Oh, I gotcha. Van's transformation in Grendel, correct? That's right, the ability to reproduce results for further study is a crucial factor in science and engineering. There's a lot that we don't know about the Grendel, but what we do know is that it's comprised of exceedingly high-density shards. We also know that Van's Halo Mare appears when activating it, or rather a version of her that possesses free will appears. Yeah.
Yeah, just tell me what you want.
Mare, incidentally, is a custom holo developed at Marduk. Her source code is classified, but she was created using AI knowledge purchased from multiple companies. However, it goes without saying that the holo designed by Marduk does not have free will. That's normal. Holos that the rest of us use also talk, but you can't have a conversation with them. When she shows up to help Van transform, she's clearly got a sense of self. Theoretically possible she's programmed to only seem that way on the surface, but I'm inclined to agree. Same here. They need to program an obscene number of possible responses to give the illusion of free will. Doesn't even have space for that much code, right? That's correct. She takes up only marginally more space on your Zypha than the holos that everyone else uses. Has memory space ever actually been a thing? We need to perform a special test to be absolutely sure either way, but the mare that possesses free will seems to be a life form comprised entirely of data. I don't think I can even wrap my head around that idea. Nothing real shady all of a sudden. Now, for argument's sake, we assume that mare is an AI app that's achieved free will. Trigger for that would have to be the Genesis, no? That's what I was thinking, yeah. Then again, I hate to say this in front of you, Rosette, but I can't say I fully trust anything Marduk says or does. When you worry about causing offense, I understand why you would feel that way. Thanks. Still, I think that even they have their limits. Can't help but wonder exactly where the material that formed her source code came from. I can't imagine they trust her to Van, believing that she would exhibit so much unusual behavior. I think the root of the cause lies in Professor Epstein's legacy rather than her. Instantly, an AI gaining free will is one of the things that would qualify as a technological singularity, which would mean that, put another way, something happened to Mare that allowed her to evolve past that massive hurdle. Now we're really in the goddesses territory. I mean, it already happened in frickin' Reverie. The Testament suggests the evolution was a process intended to let we humans shape the world around us. It also describes as what's helped us bring about our latent potential. That was from the book of Shahat, verse 2, Yochanan's letter, I think. I think I get what you're saying. When I have a chance to observe everything, right? Mare's appearance, shards going berserk, in short, everything that happens from the start to me going Grendel. I want to see it all, including what role the Genesis play in it. Exactly, I think that knowledge will help me support Anya's in her quest for answers too. It might also let you call on the Grendel's power in a less haphazard and dangerous way. I think, does that work for you? Sure, we got 5 Genesis so far, which leaves 3 still out there to recover. Can't be sure the Mafia has the rest, but if we get any more chances to stop him from causing any trouble, we should take him. And if I end up with a good excuse to transform in our future work, we'll give it a shot. As long as we have a Genesis on hand, we should be able to brute force whatever the other transformation conditions are. And we just gotta grab Mare Bear when she shows up, right? That's about the short of it. I already added the sensors necessary to observe her and record it all to Theo. That should be a little dangerous, but I think it'll be worth our while to try. Don't worry, I have you guys there to back me up, so I'm sure I'll be fine. Of course you will. We'll be right there with you all the way. Sounds like it could be fun. I'll be there to give any technology-related support that you may need. Can't do any of this without a Genesis being there. If you're not on board, we won't go ahead with it. It's not that. I can't deny I'm worried you might be hurt in the process. The chance of us learning something more about the Genesis and Grendel through this are promising. I'll do what I can to support you. That's settled. Alright then, let's get started on today's work. Gonna need a few of you to handle some other stuff, but Catcher's trial period ain't over yet, so he's coming with me.
That works for me. Though, I honestly can't imagine it would take me long to grasp exactly what you do here. But go ahead and show me exactly what being a Spriggan is all about.
I'll back you up to the best of my ability. Andrea, Agnes, and Van are going around. This might be like before? Like, we usually don't have to actually get into fights for most of the side quests. Okay. Guess we don't need a workshop anymore. Alright, time to start wandering. Let's see, anything new? Oh, speak up, Miss. You want me to teach? What was that it? Yes, please. I'm looking for a guest teacher for their history lesson. I think you make a wonderful lecturer. Well, the other elders in the neighborhood directed me to you. They said you would be the best for the job. Those backstabbing little... Look, I ain't some show pony you can parade around to keep kids busy. Leave me alone, damn it. No, that's not what I meant. I mean, what's the harm anyway? What's the harm? Ask my privacy. Seem quite animated today. Let's ignore him. We don't need to hit up Jin's shop right now anyway.
Quit dawdling and buy
You say
something.
that, but then I can immediately buy some stuff.
Come back soon.
Alright, then we also have... Oh. We have a scene over at the best that I was going to be resting at anyway. Hey Van, do my eyes see me or do I see you've made yet another new friend? Pretty one at that. Say, since you're here, why don't you hop in for a little dip? Guarantee you'll love it here. A dip in... Oh wait, this is... Local bathhouse. Take it they're not that common in Basel. This one's real nice. Got a legit sauna and everything. I can show you how to get the most out of it if you're game. I'm good, thanks. I just had a shower this morning, so it's a bit soon to wash up again. Don't let me stop you, though. If the rest of you want to take a bath, go ahead. I don't mind waiting. Sure, shame. I was looking forward to inducting you as an honorary sauna sage. What? I don't know if I like the sound of that. According to him, a sauna sage is someone with an enlightened appreciation for saunas or something like that. It is supposedly a practice born in Remiferia, where saunas originate from. Knock it off. I know you mean well, but don't go making my potential future customers uncomfortable. Anyway, if you're ever interested in giving this place a try, new guy, you're more than welcome to come back anytime. Right, thanks. Maybe I will sometime. Should I know what's supposed to happen in these sorts of places? What?
Stepping inside?
Yeah, for sure. Would have been nice to have you, but alright, see you in a bit. An idea? You want to try a reserved private bath instead? It's pretty small, but it comes with a sauna. You interested? How did you know Let's eat it. You meet all kinds of people here with different needs and comfort levels. Grandpa and the others built it to cater to people who might prefer to soak alone, whether it's out of custom or whatever. What do you say, Yin? I would actually like that, thank you. I'll take you up on that offer.
This is perfect.
This might be a little too toasty.
It's so nice and warm in here.
That was nice and refreshing. Come back anytime.
I think there's 3 more times we have to do it for achievement purposes. So actually, speaking of which, what do we got? We almost got another enemies logged one done. Oh god. Yeah, we've done a lot of 4 SPG cases, haven't we? Oh, crap, I've gotten 326,000 Bira? We're still working on that. Huh. There actually aren't all that many plugins left. Some of them are just ones I haven't bought. Yeah, I still haven't done that. Hey, we almost have Tyrant Storm unlocked. Alrighty.
I guess we're off.
Looks like there's a couple new gourmet and gift options. I don't recognize the store names.
One girl's courage.
Who's
will
holding
change
foods?
history. Gloria, dawn of the revolution.
I know the guild can help.
Iota is the cafe place over here. I don't think you were here when when we first came here, Link. They have frickin' Starbucks. Seriously, there's this one lady over here. She's holding frickin' Starbucks coffee. What the hell? That was my reaction too.
What'll you have today?
Yeah. Oh, and apparently I'm getting a phone call. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Thanks for coming.
I can handle any maintenance.
How many have I not bought? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, you're all 6, 7, and we're missing. We were missing like 12-ish, weren't we? Hero will probably be a good one to pick up, though. Get the bigger strength buff. Keep slowly buying stuff there.
Thanks for being such a good
This
customer.
game loves keeping you poor. There's a couple. I don't know.
I'm proud of
It's
all
on
my
the roof
wares.
for some of these.
Thank you for
Come
visiting
on.
the Weston department store. It's been a pleasure. Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
Yeah. Oh, bud.
We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
You're kinda, yeah, from Cray Village. Heard you know something there about gunsmithing. Also, my metalworking's pretty good. No expert, of course, but I take just as much pride in my work as my ancestor did. Heard about that. Took a gunsmith by reading your family's old notes, yeah.
We invite everyone to come and
I
see
feel
for
you
yourselves.
come from a long line of gunsmiths myself. How? Guns haven't been in circulation for more than, like, what, 20 years? Technology might change, but the real metal needed to be gunsmith hasn't. Road ain't easy, but I'm sure you know that already. I do thank you so much for taking me in. I won't disappoint you. Alright, don't freak out over it, but you got the spirit and I appreciate that. Relax a little, we're the same age. We are? It's kind of from Crate Village, looks like she's training here. Thunders is a pretty well-known place. I wasn't aware the owner was so young. Really been getting gunsmith in by her grandfather since she was young. Yeah, she's only 20, but she's the real deal. Anybody doing an apprenticeship under her is in good hands.
What's it gonna be?
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. The renovated rooftop floor is now open. We invite
That's a
everyone
big
to
speed
come and see
boost.
for yourselves.
And these are the big ones for actually increasing our damage. I like it's a big crit boost.
Thank you
Crit
for
for
visiting the
speed,
Weston
huh?
Department Store. Our stores have a wide variety of
You
fine
just get
goods
straight
for
up
sale.
upgrades.
We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Oh yeah, that's right. I do need to swap some stuff around too, don't I? From
The renovated rooftop floor is now
Katra
open.
to her.
We invite everyone to come and see for yourselves.
Part of me wants to get the armor upgrades now, but wherever we're going next, we'll probably have more armor upgrades too. So we get a bit of art resist, and we lose a whole bunch of speed and get +1 move. Hell no.
I'll get more good stuff in stock
Indeed.
soon.
Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store.
Oh. This is actually open now.
Hey, kid. Look around all you like.
That voice seems wrong for
Peace out.
this guy. What the heck is he? As a student running a popcorn stand on top of the freaking department store. He needs to cash up for all those failed dates and stuff. Being jobs around to be a piece of cake, pun totally intended. Cook at home all the time, so I'm used to it. I don't know how much of this counts as like cooking, given the fact you're just popping corn, and I guess has some hot dogs there. He's got some wholesome in him, not just chicks up in his brain. I remember Lyle saying he was having quite a tough time at home since it was just him and his mom. Ready?
What'll you have today?
Cookies and cream ice cream. Ooh, sounds yummy.
Thanks for coming.
And that ice cream will just stay in my inventory. Sure. Putting this stuff here.
Let's do this.
You read this month's Buzz Raider? Not yet, but my friend told me that they wrote about Judith Lanster. First I was shocked by it, but the more I think about it, maybe it makes sense, you know what I mean? Yeah, totally, I hear you. Judith Lanster sure is famous. Getting people to talk about her as much as they do. I feel like I've been hearing her name come up an awful lot the past couple of days. And I wonder if something happened to her. What, feeling a little concerned for her? I suppose so. It's hard not to worry when people are speculating about her so much. I don't think the everlasting gobstopper had ice cream applications. Are you a fan of hers, Yes, I am, but that's not the reason I'm concerned in this instance. Those two were discussing the content of Buzz Raider. Yes, I've seen that magazine on newsstands from time to time. Yeah, it's something to rival to Mel, the place that Dingo works for. Buzz Raider's got more of a dicier rev by comparison. Gotta take their stories with a couple of grains of salt and then some. But it's always possible those guys managed to actually dig up some sort of scoop about Judith, for better or worse. As that curious, we can always buy a copy at the bookstore. You can consider it another way to gather intel. Rely on even tabloids to gather your information? Is that really such a good idea? Don't get me wrong, about 90% of what they publish is bullshit. But it ain't smart to write off rags like that altogether either. Just want to know something happened to her at the very least. Hopefully Buzz Raider can explain what. Let's go ahead and swing by the bookstore later to pick up a copy. Doesn't hurt to check it out. Actually, now that I think about it, have I actually? Let's see. Yeah.
I'll take that. Thanks.
You know me well.
Thanks, Van. Thanks, Van.
Oh, hey, we maxed out Dingo. Well, we're not gonna be doing this hangout with Dingo then. So, and so I guess it's gonna be Erin, Katra, and the sisters from the God damn it, the area that started with an L. Crap.
Gloria, Dawn.
My brain just blanked on the name of the frickin' region.
Did you see? There's a new movie!
Hello. We have merchandise for the movie.
I think we've seen Perfect Driver 2?
Why not buy a souvenir to remember
I
your
don't think
visit?
we've seen Gloria or Mission Boots.
Hello.
So this is a daytime one, so we get to actually like pick who we hang out with for that. It would be under items. Here we go. Yeah, we have seen Perfect Driver 2. All right.
Hello.
Now we gotta see what their version of Puss in Boots is. Who plays him? Their version of Antonio Banderas?
For your visit today. The showing on screen 2
Yeah,
will
who's
soon begin. Banner launched.
Oh dang, we can't actually look at connections here.
You have a ticket, please.
Yes, Agnes and Rosette. It's party members mainly.
See to the entrance. Hello.
As they let everyone loose so we could watch a movie during his work break, after inviting some company to tag along with him, they made their way to the theater. Connor is a young boy born to a very poor family. After working themselves to the bone saving money for their beloved son, his parents take him on a trip to Crossbell. There, they bought him a plushie at the Independent State's marvelous mascot, Mishy. Through some mysterious magic, the Mishy plush gained a mind of its own, allowing it to speak with Connor. Wait, isn't that the name of Ren's little brother from her estranged family? Mishy's sole dream is to wear clothing and live like a normal human being. However, in order to achieve his dream, you must first grant a human's wish. Men are more than happy to be the wish bearer, promise to get Mishy a full set of clothes. Overjoyed, Mishy grants his wish without a second thought. In return, Connor gave Mishy a shirt, a pair of pants, and some spare socks. The last thing Mishy needed to become human was 2 long boots. And just as his dream was on the cusp of realization, Connor had a thought, a very selfish thought. Kinda convenient to have Mishy around.
It worked just like you said!
Whoa.
I won the C1 car model from the sweepstakes! You're the best,
Hi
Mishy!
there, Lycan. Thank you for the subscription, holy crap.
Connor, you're my bestest friend in the whole wide world. I'd do anything to see you smile.
Oh, it's been
so, how about getting me
alright,
those
pretty quiet
Neapolis
vacation
boots
week so
now,
far.
Huh? Then I can become a real human. We can go on walks and dance till the sun goes down.
Shut up! Just keep your mouth shut and grant me more wishes! Oh, sorry, buddy. I don't know if my monthly allowance can cover the cost of those boots. Just wait a little longer, okay? Here, let me get you some socks to hold you over.
So you're breaking your promise. I understand now. You're nothing more than a greedy piece of trash who's trying to get a wishy at the expense of Mishy. Begone, worthless human. I'd make a much better one than you.
Huh? Hey, what are you... Stop it! I thought we were the bestest for... Ah!
Oh, that just went dark. Mishy thirsts for blood. That movie definitely took a turn, I think it's fair to say. That was exactly what I expected to be, to put it lightly. Sorry, that was disappointing. I thought it was going to be some cutesy cartoon, so that's why I invited you along. Oh, no, I still enjoyed it. That surprise was part of the fun. The more I watched the movie, the more I found myself liking the mean little Mishy. He's cute. His lust for murder is adorable. Cute, that thing? Did you forget what he does? That's a very peculiar film. I think we can agree. I suppose one might argue that it's something of a morality tale. That would perhaps rather overwhelming as a teaching tool for children. Definitely a weird-ass film at the very least. I can only imagine how many kids is gonna end up traumatized. Might want to warn Victor and Paulette about what's in store before it's just too late. That's very sweet of you to think of Yume, Mr. Arkwright. It looks like there's... Yeah, we gotta buy one of those. Alrighty. And the municipal stuff around here is at the... Well, I guess we're going to the bookstore anyway, it looks like. There's a new recipe that we can buy there.
Oh yeah, I should read up on that rumor that's been making the rounds.
Guess we're gonna buy this first. Once the party bought the coffee at Buzz Raider, they proceeded to page through its contents outside of the bookstore. Judith Lannister and Maxim the Red Comet, madly in love, it says. What, those two? Max isn't Maxim Lugan, he's the Z1 champion, yes. I do recall both of them being single, but is it really worth people getting so worked up about? We're talking about two big celebrities possibly getting together here. That's reason enough to work people into a frenzy. I think it's safe to say what's actually in the article that's got people talking. Maxim Lugan has lovers in countless places. Word on the street is that he pays visits to these women while taking his road trips. We at Buzz Raider believe that Judith Lannister is one such mistress of his, tricked into becoming one after being fed lies by the race car driver. Okay, now I see what all the fuss is about. The source for this article seemed rather unreliable. Agreed, it's hard to take this article seriously with material like this. All they got to back their claim up is a single photo. The rest of it could absolutely be totally made up bullshit. Which, to be fair, is pretty par for the course for magazines like this, so no surprise there. That's good to know. I can't say I'm otherwise in the habit of reading these sort of publications often. In any case, where these two have gotten together and that's their business. Not our place to comment on. Yeah, I suppose you're right. If you ask me, I can't see someone like Grimcat hooking up with the likes of him. No, I wouldn't put it past her to have a whole harem of hot items hanging around her. Sure would be nice if fancy cars really brought that sort of attention to a guy, I'll say that much. Van, what's the matter? Sorry, got lost in my own thoughts for a sec. Let's get moving.
Ah, welcome.
Here we go.
I hope to see you again.
So... That's right. I have to actually go and try to cook it to find out what the heck it does.
Dawn of the Revolution.
Done here. Blacklight District looks like it has
Then
another
let's head
gift we
over.
can pick up.
Don't think I've seen you before.
Guess I'll check out the
What will it be?
Not here.
I'll be seeing you.
Oh, I've got some fine wares for sale. Ha! Best come again soon. I've got some fine wares. Ha! Best
They
come
haven't
again
missed
soon.
too many like missable items since they're not popping up in his inventory.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Oh, he actually has different armor than the other place. Interesting. Subparts are still the same, though.
We await your next visit.
Let's talk if you don't take too long to decide now. Come back soon.
Hey, Mr.
What'll you have today?
Now, here we go.
Thanks for coming.
Alrighty.
Let's be on our way.
So we're visiting Bermati.
Well, if it isn't Van.
My head is still spinning. So what? We've had the wool pulled over our eyes for going on 3 years now?
So it seems. Though this revelation coming from who it does is no surprise. I have to assume the commander, the second in command, and the archbishop were the only people who knew.
That damn bald-faced liar. The commander, too. What are we? Total strangers? You know what? I'm in the mood for a rematch. It's time to kick her ass for good this time.
Not to rain on your parade, but the odds aren't quite stacked in your favor here. Where do the scores stand at, as of now? 2 wins, 7 losses. 3 wins, 7 losses, excuse you. It's not staying that way for long. These two they're present at the Black Light District. They're dressed rather oddly. Are you guys acquainted? Barely, if that. What are you doing here, Spriggan? Ah, speak of the devil. Guess that chance at another meeting wasn't too far off. Got too hot under those hoods, had to take a layer off? You wish, we were just being careful. Let's just say that we got a complicated relationship with someone who was also there. This is how we dress on a daily basis, appropriate travel attire, regardless of whether it's by train, airship, or otherwise. Alright, the needle-noggin priest I met way back kinda dressed like that too. Don't look much like your usual traveling priest or sister, you know. There, I will have to agree with you. Don't see what you're laughing about, it's just clothes. So, if I were to guess, would assume you and Van share an acquaintance. You could say that.
What? You got a problem with us, punk? So you're the Spriggan of the Republic. But personally, I think of you as the dropout of the Conlone School.
Now, Celise. It's not good to pick fights with him when you've only just met. Even if he is a shady piece of human waste from Adios knows where who can't figure out which half of the moral fence he's standing on.
Just met, but you sure got an opinion on me already. Not very fair if you ask me. Don't even know who you two are. Yes, we can tell you that much. I'm not pleased personally, but very well.
I'm Celise. Celise Ortesia. Just think of me as your average wandering priest. Pleased to beat ya, Spriggan.
And I'm Leon Balthazar, also a wandering priest. I've been assigned to support Celise.
So are you guys Dominions like Kevin?
It is once again a pleasure. Fine folks of Arkwright Solutions. Though, quite the heavy displeasure in your boss's case.
Give me a break here. Barely even know each other and you're already baring your teeth at me. Whatever, you guys already know me, so it saves me that part of the intro, but the gist is I take jobs from anyone, as long as they don't cross the line. If you two don't like me much, I'll be willing to take a job or two from you. Might even help clear up that nasty impression of me you got. It'll be up to you to prove us wrong. Do appreciate a man that sticks to his principles. Huh, unbunch your panties, Arkwright. We're not here to pick a fight with you. I thought my heart was gonna beat right out of my chest. These two are clearly not your average sister and priest. I mean, they're probably at least Graal's Ritter. True, but I don't think the part about belonging to the church was a lie. Reminds me of a book I once read. These updates our records. The 4th and 11th are far stronger than our initial analysis results indicated. Wait, so these are the 4th and 11th Dominions? Is that what you're claiming there? I guess... Okay, Bermati isn't actually the one we needed to talk to. It was just these two, I guess. Yeah.
Get out of here!
Let's see what we've got.
The reports that a dangerous large monster, the Dither Scorpions, appeared deep within the middle section of the underground maintenance tunnel. Well, still lingering scent. Gotta check the other bulletin boards. Yep.
Taking off now.
That's fair.
what do we have here?
There's something of an annoying problem concerning orbital net use. Like to consult someone who's familiar with the subject. Mighty near the main street in the Satan district. Alright, I guess we'll do the Satan district one first, since that's like not gonna be a battle one. If I'm qualified to help with orbital network related ones. Well, I'm sure you're more than qualified. Looking forward to seeing you kick ass on the keyboard.
Both of these requests certainly sound intriguing. Hopefully you don't need to turn into the Grendel for them, though.
Hey there, you the one who put the request up? Oh yes, then you must be. I believe your request was about some trouble you've had on the orbital net. I'm hardly an expert, but I do have some knowledge of the subject. Would you mind explaining the situation? I fell for a scam on the orbital net. On the net scams, huh? Been a lot of that going around. Phishing is the technical term. Bad faith actors disguise themselves as legitimate sources to fool end users. How quick the orbital net is growing, these threats are one step ahead of common knowledge and security measures. It falls to the users themselves to stay safe on the net, and many just don't have the awareness yet. It's still a very new thing. At any rate, I want to get some advice from someone more knowledgeable about these things. Will you accept my request? Sure, we'll take it. Care to fill us in? Of course, let's go somewhere we can talk. Yeah, well, have you brought the matter to the police? They may be able to retrieve your stolen assets. It's just I got a reason, sounds like. No worries. Yes, I asked for your utmost secrecy regarding what I'm about to tell you. Not you worry, we take our clients' privacy very seriously here at Arkwright Solutions. Now you see, oh, that's just so pathetic, I can't even spit it out. Man, stop beating around the bush. Won't know how to help if I don't know what the problem is. Screw it. So, I used to use my work terminal to look up swimsuit models. Like the hot ones. Oh God, it's almighty, just kill me. I think I understand where this is going, but please, there's no need to shout. I'm so sorry. I think I get where this is going, though. Carry on. So a few days ago, I got a message from the website. They said they had my browsing history and that I had to pay to keep it private. I didn't see anything on that site implying I needed to pay, so I just hit the mirror immediately. I couldn't bear to risk having my reputation tarnished. I thought that would be the end of it, but then another few days passed and then they messaged me again. They said they wanted even more mirror this time, where they'd leak my browsing history and all my private information too. I see. That's awful. As a consultant, my reputation is paramount. I need to maintain a clean and professional image. I can't have my browsing history floating around on the net, much less my private info. I'd be done for. That's why you couldn't bring this to the police or the guild. Yes, my entire career is in jeopardy because of one stupid mistake. I'm pathetic. Yeah, that's the thing with those scams. You gotta just ignore them. How? So, it's like one or two people doing these usually. These guys know they're full of shit, but they figure some of their victims don't. They just blast these requests out to anybody they can find, hoping that somebody falls for it. Once they get a bite, they zero in hard on anybody who replies and ignores everyone else. That's how these things work. Oh, then can I just ignore it going forward? Nah, it ain't that easy now you took the bait. You already gave them some mirror already, and that let them know you fell for it. They know you're willing to pay to keep that info secret, that you care about your rep. You're exactly the kind of guy they want. Now they know that they want to milk you for all you're worth. They're gonna hound you. You cut them off, and they might actually leak your shit. Oh no. You're surprisingly knowledgeable about these kinds of scams. Yeah, I dealt with a case like this before. Right. Anyway, those are my two, Mira. You keep giving them money or you can ignore them. It's your call. Can't do that, obviously. I suppose I'll have to just give in to their demand. And not gonna stop. You're just gonna keep sending them more and more money? Ideally, we would just apprehend the criminals here. Can we really do that? I mean, can you really track down a criminal hiding on the orbital network? Well, it would depend on how well they hide their identity, but it probably wouldn't be impossible. Really? Then please get them for me. You okay with that, Van? Go nuts. You're the expert here. If we can track him down, then let's go for it. Roger. All right, may I borrow the terminal they contacted you on? Here it is. Use this terminal for work. Damn, pretty cushy job. They're handing out gadgets like this, but I mean, isn't that just the usual workman stuff? Yeah, that was a bit easy. Something the matter? Think about what you just did for a second. Your mobile terminal is like a collection of all your personal data, and you just handed it to me, a stranger, without a moment's hesitation. You're very lax with your data, and that can get you into trouble, especially since this doubles as your work terminal. Wait, Oh, that's a good point. Now, obviously, I have no intention of stealing your data, but it helps to be more cautious on the net. The best is to store your personal info separately from your work terminal, along with anything else you don't want other people to see. This makes sense. If I may go ahead and do that real quick. Now, this note terminal that I also use for work, that should do. There, that should be good. Leave the rest to you. Okay, still got your history on your good. Now if I do a reverse search on the center of this message. Have you found something? Yep, I can see it all. Let's hear it. Looks like the criminal is using a mobile terminal themselves to contact you. I doubt it's a brand machine. It's most likely a cheap knockoff. These operations don't tend to be very sophisticated. And sure enough, they made absolutely no attempt to mask their identity. I can trace them right now. Are you able to find out where they are? I believe so. It might help if I explain how these network signals work. Mobile terminals transmit their own broadcast signal, but being so small, they're limited in their scope and strength. As a result, they have to pass through a server, which amplifies and distributes their information across longer distances. The two terminals are close enough, however, it's more efficient to communicate directly with each other than to use the server as the middleman. I see, so the terminals switch signals based on distance? Yes, there are two different signals terminals will use, and they switch between the two on the fly for convenience. And because I can see this transmission came from a server, I know that the scammer was some distance away. The server gives us a general idea of where the scammer was at the time, but of course there's no guarantee they're still there. That's where we are at this point. We have a range, but no specifics, not enough to sniff the guy out. You sound like you got something else up your sleeve. I might, just going off the history, that's as close as I can get it. And of course we can always just contact the scammer again. Now if we get the direct link to the scammer's terminal, we'll know we're close by. So we call them back and figure out where their signal is coming from. Yes, just they would need to be in direct signal range in order for us to pinpoint them. I can see that the previous message came from the Riverside server. Let's head there first. The subway station should do as the starting port. Alright gangs, going down a fraudster. We'll keep you posted on what we find, okay? We'll use that note terminal you've got there. Once we find the guy, you're gonna want to haul ass over there. Of course, thank you so much.
You have my support, Mr. Arkwright.
Ready then? Yes, ready when you are. Alright, sending now. All we have to do now is wait. Actually, what did you write in the message? Made a point in being real vague with them. But I basically said that I didn't have all the money, asked that they'd settle for a bit less. Made it look like you're at least willing to pay. That would compel them to reply at least. That wouldn't be good for our plan if they didn't. Nothing to worry about, looks like. I got a response on my end too. Looking at the orbital wave patterns, definitely a direct connection. And despite no, won't budge on the price, not even single mirror. Quite avaricious they are. Okay, analysis is complete. Locate the transmitter? I've got an address. It's in the west-northwest from our current location. No exact distance though. No, but we got a line, a whole lot of places along that line where the source is. We get to trace another line, but from a different direction. The lines will intersect, pinpointing the exact location of our criminal. We should try to aim for a perpendicular point as we possibly can. Let's send our next transmission from across the river. Oh, Mars, and yes, we did get our Cosmos back. Kind of. Maybe she's more of like Makoto from Ghost in the Shell, maybe? Okay, this looks good. I'll show him another message then. I got all the money right. Where should I send it to this time? And sent. Hell, aren't you quick? Replied quite quickly both times. Must be quite eager to get the money. Analysis is complete. I pinpointed their location. Southwest from here, under the bridge across the river. Alright then, come on y'all. Let's close the book on this one.
Yummy.
Oh, I think we found him. So that is our criminal? Most likely, yes. Only one way to find out. Just a little more. Do it, let's see. Change my mind, report this to the police. They're on to you and should be beating down your door at any second. What? No, calm down. There's no way they can find me. Gotta book it though, just to be safe. Nope, sorry. Might have worked if we didn't know exactly where you were already. You can take my assistant here for that. Pretty talented, eh? Your security can't measure up to the ones at the Institute of Science. Not even close. Wait, who are you? Don't tell me you really did stick the cops on me. We're not police, nor are we bracers. Van here is a Spriggan. If you would, please surrender. After realizing there was no way to escape, the criminal gave up on resisting. After Oslo arrived, the group began questioning the criminal. I ain't even the big boss there, but some part-timer? That's right. I sent the boss the full amount, all he got was a tiny paycheck. Even that already ran out. I promise this was my first time doing this. Just because the crime was only committed once doesn't mean that you're not to blame. Lady's right, kid. That's just a lame excuse. I'm sorry. How much do you know about the organization you were working for? Nothing, I promise. I just got the orders on my phone. So he's just a disposable pawn in this game. Well, that guy here was clearly the one blackmailing you, but he was just the lowest rung on the ladder. I say, but it doesn't look like you'll be getting your money back. It's alright, I've already given up on that. My biggest concern is what comes after. Yeah, that's the ticket. We got the blackmailer himself, but the blackmail material's probably still in the hands of whoever hired this kid. We didn't get the root of the problem, so we can't guarantee they ain't gonna keep coming back for you. Oh, this mook sure ain't gonna get used to the big boss either. Not sure there's much more we can do at this point. Oh no, what should I do then? Well, head over to the police or make it never happen. We're going with hand over to the police. At this point, you should hand it over to the cops. But if I do that, yep, people are gonna find out. We didn't fix the whole issue, so you don't gotta pay the full fee. That's fine. Just to be clear though, the cops should respect your privacy. Ain't likely your clients will hear about this. How's that for a solution? I suppose it might be my best option. Don't worry about your fee, I'll pay it in full. I'm the one who made this whole mess. Alright, as for you, talk to the cops. Tell them everything you said. It was your first time, yeah? You should probably get off with nothing but a slap on the wrist then. Let me be real with you, kid. Considering yourself lucky that this will be the end of it. A road like this can only lead to a very, very dark future. Got it? Yes, sir. Now that solves this case, wasn't exactly the most satisfying solution, I'll say. You get that a lot when you're working as a Spriggan. This country's darkness is deep-rooted. It's too deep for anyone. Ain't no way one person or group can just clear it all away. Not the bracers, and hell, not even the government. The Spriggan's job's just to take care of those that fall through the cracks. We ain't after fairy tale endings. Can't afford to chase those. Just gotta go for the best ones we can get without compromising our values. Okay, I think I understand at least a little. Dawn on me what the purpose of a Spriggan's job is and why you do it, Van. Katra. That's good, if you figured that much at least. I'd call your training a success. Oh well, at the end of the day I need to eat, and that's the real reason I'm working at all. And you had to dash the night's conclusion with a sprinkle of cynicism right at the end. Still, I suppose that's the most Spriggan-like way to tie a ribbon on it. Goodness.
That's one job behind us.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Actually, one sec.
Hello, hello. I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time.
Nah, you're good. What's up, Bramani?
I have a little job for you. Interested?
Sure, might take us a bit before we can tackle it, but you're free to run your request by us now if you want. Actually, this request comes from a regular of mine. He's in a spot of trouble, you see. I hope he could discuss it with you personally. Would you be a dear and make it time to meet with him? You want me to come? You want me to what now? Come on, man. I'm on a tight schedule here. What the hell. I do owe you one for your help in Tharbad, so I can at least hear him out. I'll swing by your place in a sec. Not that it may pose a problem. This is a matter that requires discretion in my establishment, is subject to the prying eyes of the public. They've already picked out a more secluded venue, as it so happens. It'll trouble you to drive there instead. And I'll give you a call once you're on the road. In the meantime, let me send you the meeting location. Oh, this is... Good luck, my love. Hugs and kisses. Did someone fill me in on who that was? His name is Bermani. He's an information dealer from Ramatheria, and he owns a cafe and a bar near the river. He also has a vast array of pharmaceutical knowledge. He sounds like an interesting person. I ought to get better acquainted with him. So, where are we headed now? You're gonna drive along the capital's Third Belt Expressway. It shows an interesting spot to meet up. I'm pretty damn curious to see who our mystery client is. They've certainly gone to great lengths to conceal where they are and what they're doing. Anyway, I believe my training is nearly at an end. As soon as we're ready, let's make our way back to the office and pick up the car. Sounds good to me. Wait, who made you the boss? Kids these days. Perhaps we should stop and resupply on our way to the office, then we can head off. No, we should probably get the other two up to speed once we get back. Yeah, but we still have the other one down here.
Off we go.
Oh yeah, the boss is right here. Alrighty. Oh, and I'm not... Okay, so we have to use him. Well then. Exterminate! Exterminate! Oh, great, Nick gets to go first. Well, at least we could put up a barrier to reduce our damage. Yep.
My move now. This'll hurt.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Stay fast. Take this.
A chance.
Well, thank God they're both casters. So that... Actually, let's put her over here. Oh wait, he's very weak to wind. Well then.
Now's your chance to boost.
Transmitting code. Activate!
There!
Oh, yes!
Activating skill.
A chance!
Should be this thing half 67,000.
Full boost. Activating
Brace
skill.
yourself! Fans alive! Raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
My move now.
Full boost. Go all out. Attack their weakness with an arc.
I guess there's no way for me to actually stop what's coming.
Time for the main
At least
event.
move him out of the way so he doesn't smack everybody else.
Fans alive! Raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Lovely.
Here I go.
Thankfully, no instant death was actually triggered there.
Keep it up. It's working.
Not really have elements for this, unfortunately. God, water good's a bad one here too.
Going all in.
Mr. Salesian.
Initializing drive.
Activating drive.
On yes!
Activating skill.
Oh, we finally got our feather to trigger.
They flint!
Here goes.
Activating skill.
Stay fast. Take this. Up to you, Reset.
Don't mind me.
Make
Don't
it
mind
count.
me.
Actually, I
Don't
guess
mind
we
me.
really can just do this
Energy
too.
output max. Activating skill.
Because we can just go to the sauna later instead and get all of our CV back. We don't have to worry about saving too much.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
On yes!
There we go.
That's how it goes.
I did it!
I think I've grown a little.
Well done, everyone.
Or deposited.
Yeah, now we got free time.
Let's be on our way.
Stepping inside?
That was nice and refreshing. Make sure you don't catch a cold.
Alright, hangout times.
Thanks, Arkwright.
Santa Claus. Alrighty. Yume's disappointment involves Aaron? And went back to the office, bringing Yume upstairs with him. Come on, Yumes, cheer up already. Don't gotta be so mad. I'm not mad, just really looking forward to it. Night before the previous work trip. Man, are you going on another work trip? Yep, got some stuff in a city. Got some stuff in a city called Basel. Does it mean stuff to do? Okay, better behave for Anya's and Fairy, alright. Ah, well, and you be a good girl while I'm gone, Kay. If you behave, I'll bring you back some snacks. Hey, you promise me if you do, I promise I'll be a good girl. Yep, that's a promise, Yumes. At least in my mind, with everything that happened back in Basel, I feel awful. It's okay, you must have been really busy. I don't mind, I can always ask Grandpa for snacks. Nope, she totally minds. She goes back looking like that. Victor's gonna skin me alive. Looks like you're getting sent to the doghouse. Aaron, why are you here? It's rude to listen in on people, you know. Yeah, you just need some snacks that are a little different, right? Hold on a sec, I got just the thing. Aaron Lutz came back soon after carrying some ingredients. Now, Aaron, you can cook? Gotta learn when you live alone for so long. I don't think I'm as good as your grandpa, but I'm not too shabby either. What you gonna make? Oh, you'll see. Oh, that looks yummy. Those are manto, right? Kinda similar, but not the same. Here you go, kiddo. Have a bite. Thanks. It's so sweet. I love it. What's the matter, sweet tooth aching for a bite? I mean, yeah, I'm a little interested. Not like I'm dying to have one or anything, though. Call it academic curiosity since I'm a professional sweets connoisseur and everything. Alright, just shut up and try one. Your excuses are embarrassing. Don't mind if I do. What the? Such subtle sweetness inside the round package, and the buttery smooth texture from the filling reminds me of red bean paste. And is that egg? It's sweetest at the center, yet it also has the slightest hints of sourness to balance it out too. Flavors all compacted together, it's sublime. Eating this warms my very soul. I knew letting you have one was a bad idea. So sweet and smooth and yummy. The dough's kneaded with honey and the eggs got their seasoning before getting mixed in. The filling's hawthorn mixed with crystal sugar. Gives it some nice variety, both in texture and sweetness. That's also what gives it the nice acidity. Damn, look at you hiding these secret cooking towns behind that punk facade. I don't get what you guys are talking about, but you're amazing, Aaron. Hell yeah, I am. That's all you need to know about me. Hey, can I share them with Mommy and Grandpa? I want them to try too. There's plenty to go around. Better eat them while they're still hot. Yay, okay, I'll be back. You may hosted the plate of sweets up and took off beaming. Thanks for that, kid. You saved my hide. Damn straight I did. You owe me for that, Chief. Yeah, I know. But you seriously caught me off guard. Didn't think you'd know your way around a kitchen. I don't make sweet stuff all that often compared to how I was growing up. I like savory stuff better now. Where'd you pick this recipe up then? My mom used to make these all the time. She was a theater actress just like me. They were her way of celebrating plays going well. I liked them a lot when I was a kid, at least. Guess acting runs in the family. You got it. It was pretty damn popular back in the day, too. Anybody who knew anything about theater knew who she was, but if they had the sort of technology we do now, man, I'm telling you, she'd easily be up there with the Phoenix dancer chick from Arkansas. You're really proud of your mom, huh? I mean, how can I not be? She raised my punk ass all by herself for ADO's sake. I didn't have a dad growing up. Mom was the only family I ever had. She's the reason I'm into theater, you know. But she died before I got any good at it. Did she teach you how to make those sweets? Bingo! She taught me right as I started getting into theater. I don't think you gotta worry about it. Worry about what? You said that they were her way of celebrating your plays being a success, right? Then she obviously taught you because she was already sure you'd succeed as an actor. And you know what? I bet you anything she could already see you performing on stage, absolutely killing it. Probably knew from the start that you'd make it. It's what I think anyway. Damn it, where the hell did that come from? Aaron, I got a package for you. For me? What gives? I don't know, lady on the herbal bike told me to give it to you, said it was from Longport. She did? Hey, didn't you make these? That's weird. It's a few letters too. You're probably getting lonely up in Edith right about now, so I tried to make these the way your mom used to taste. Make us proud up there. Yours truly, Ashen. P.S. Try not to be a pain in the butt to Van and everyone else there, okay? Hey, buddy, Ashen had me taste test these to make sure they'd up to snuff for you. Keep your chin up and don't stop for nothing. It's what Saint Huang would want. Damn it, Ashen, mind your own business. What the hell's Sid doing here, acting like he's doing me a favor just for playing taste tester? Those guys, I swear. I think what they're trying to say is that you still got a family if you don't have any blood relatives left. I still really care about you. Yeah. Aw, are you lonely, Aaron? Do you want to play with me? I promise you'll feel a lot better if you do. Sure, sport. Sounds like fun. What do I do with these, though? It's just gonna end up getting wasted. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's impossible for Aaron not to be a pain in the ass. That's Agnes and everyone else to come, then we can eat them together. Sounds perfect, we'll make a party of it. Don't get too carried away, kid. Don't want the neighbors getting mad. Aaron did just as you may suggest and had the rest of the agency over for a tasty sweets party. Once the Unprop 2 party wrapped up, Van resumed his normal activities.
Guess I owe you one. I'll introduce you to a nice place I just know you'll like, old man.
Alrighty.
Planner launched.
I guess Catra's next. Not the usual message. Of course Catra's at the frickin' Starbucks. Report your purchase fits perfectly within your budget. Perfect. Man, having an expert on board really comes in handy when you're out shopping. Thanks, man. Got some nice deals and high quality equipment there. Don't mention it as long as I'm working out of your office. The stability of its orbital network access is really important to me. I was happy to help. I gotta make sure that the net's up to snuff at your place so I can stream. If anything, I was surprised by how accommodating you were to everyone I asked for. Well, Rosette's the software specialist, you're the hardware specialist. Obviously you don't have bottomless pockets, so I can't accommodate for everything, but I trust your judgment on this. What's up? It's just, you're much different than what would be expected from someone running a shady business like yours. You barely know me, taking that into account, I wouldn't expect you to extend such freedom and trust to me. You're the expert here. I'm not gonna butt in when I'm aware you know better than I do. Arkwright Solution keeps growing and growing. Y'all have your unique skills, and I'm not about to go wasting them. So, why not take advantage of my employees' knowledge then? I'm inclined to agree when you put it that way. Okay, let's haul this stuff back to the office. Trust you can handle the installation? Of course. Horrible abnormality detected in the vicinity. Wonder if something happened. Big screen's gone off. I wonder if it's lost power? No, there's some digital noise still present, so it can't be that. Must be hardware failure. Gotta go and speak to the person in charge. Understood. Hold up. Answer went to speak to the store's owner, who was just as perplexed and agreed to let him handle repairing the screen. Yo, I need a full scan of the building structure and wiring. Zeros, I need you to sniff out any signs of horrible leaks and burn-in. Understood. Commencing scan. What are those things? You really couldn't stop yourself from butting in on this one, could you? Excuse me, butting in? This is about someone who clearly needs assistance, someone I can help. Rand always said the ultimate goal of technology and science should be helping people, so if I have the ability to be of assistance, then I will do everything in my power to help them. Guess no one's gonna fault Professor Hamilton for dreaming big. But you gotta cool it, you ain't one of the 3 disciples. There's some big shoes you're not gonna be able to fill. There ain't enough hours in the day to solve every problem you come across. So that's one of your principles as a Spriggan, is it? Not a principle, call it life experience. Now let's complete Catra sending data. Thanks, you two. If you're so pressed for time, Van, then you're more than free to leave. I can handle the rest myself. Teenagers. Atrofio and Zero set about investigating the cause of the malfunction. They searched top to bottom and floor to wall to find the supposed faulty wiring. Oh, I'm at a loss. This is more difficult than I anticipated. I was certain this was a case of cable thermal degradation. Was I wrong? Is the case something else? You're overthinking this, bud. If you don't intend to offer any actionable solution, then kindly shut it. Damn, aren't we snippy? Fine, I'll help. Theo scanner's a shard base, yeah? Tell them to do an ultrasound and infrared scan of the area. What? Why? Just give it a try. If I'm right, problem solved. If I'm wrong, you get to launch a snark attack. It's a win-win. But the problem has been identified. Are you for real? Shard search function's coming in clutch. Tech's still in its infancy though. There've been a few cases where it couldn't detect a degraded circuit. That came up during one of Marduk's tests a while back, but it looks like luck's on our side today. Yeah, any replacement parts for him? Theo, commencing search for compatible components. It was successfully repaired and Station Street was restored to its usual lively form. Larry can't catch a break. Finally get some free time and then work gobbles it up. My prior assessment was on point, it seems. You really are a strange person. One second you're heckling from the sidelines, the next you're giving me a hand. Any boss worth their salt ups their employees when they're in a bind? What I did wasn't out of the ordinary. Plus, we gotta set up the stuff we bought, so the sooner I can get you back, the better. Come on, let's go. We don't got all day. I still have much to learn. There's more knowledge to be gained under his tutelage than I expected. Need to make the most of this opportunity. I want to have grown by leaps and bounds by the time I see Gran again. And then Catra returned to the office and installed the parts they purchased. Afterwards, they reunited with the others and got back to work.
I'll have to whip up the Yankatine recipe I learned from Gran.
Banner launched!
Wonder what Sarah and Shahina are doing in town. And over here! Hey there, you're both looking well. Same to you. It's good to see you again. She means that, by the way, she's been really desperate to meet up with you. Shahina! Oh yeah, I hear you've been asked to perform in Treon Tower. You two are really moving up in the world, ain't ya? I suppose the Tourism Association here in Edith contacted our agency and requested we put on a show here. Wait, you have an agency? I thought you were just street performers. When did you get an agent? Sounds like our performance in the Carnal Cavalcade made an impression on them. And I bet they were also blown away by the show we did with our concealed crossbell. Speaking of which, I want to hear about how that went. First we gotta wait for the others to show. Zara, Shahina! Welcome to Edith. What's up, you two? It's difficult to believe only a month has passed since we last met. Oh, hey everyone! Y'all came to see us. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Oh, I don't believe we've met. We haven't, though. Everyone's told me quite a bit about you both. My name is... Asher introduced himself to them, and the whole group celebrated their reunion. After that, they all made their way to Old Town. Oh, this is awesome. Can't believe we get to see something like this here in Old Town. Those two are amazing. Yeah, they're even better than I expected. They've clearly honed their dance routine. No, they just wanted somewhere to practice for the big event, but I feel kind of rude not tipping them for such a damn good performance. Nothing like a good bath after dancing. I like this place, different from the hammam we have back home, but in a good way. Right? It's our favorite place around here. Before I forget, I brought you all some shea butter from Tharbad. I hope you like it. Really? Oh, you didn't have to do that. Thank you. What a lovely gift, Miss Sarah. I'd be honored to have some. Man, chicks love chatting. They're not getting out of there anytime soon, huh? It's fine. Let them catch up. Why don't we grab some sherbet and kill some time with Catra since he's waiting outside? so happy for you guys. So glad you got to perform with Ark and Seal went great. Yes, we received your letter about it right after the show concluded. I hope you guys didn't mind. We were both so jazzed up about it, I had to tell someone while it was all fresh. We often do a couple of street dancers like us get to be directed by the fervent dancer Ilya Platier herself. Not that we were intimidated by them or anything. They might be famous, but we kept up with them and their routine just fine. You never get tired of telling everyone all that, do you? It's all you've talked about since we got home. Honestly, I don't actually remember the performance much. All I remember is the exhilaration once it was all over. It's kind of like I was in a trance. Yeah, I totally get what you're talking about. When you get so absorbed in a performance, everything else vanishes. You could call it a dancer's high. Sounds like it was a real stimulating and fruitful time overall. Absolutely, I wish we could watch you two up on stage now you've improved so much. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like our schedules are going to line up to see your show today. I'm really sorry. Speaking of which, how are we doing on time? You still got your rehearsal, don't you? You sure it's okay for you to just be hanging around with us? It's fine. Double-checked everything earlier, so we should still be on time. I'm the one managing our scheduling this time, so we've got nothing to... Well... Oh no! Shahina, what's the matter? We got a problem. I totally screwed up our schedule. We only got a half an hour before the rehearsal starts. What? Well, that's not good. I'm so sorry, Sarah. Please don't be mad. It's okay, Shahina. Time flies when you're with friends. I should have been on top of things, too. But we should get going. Gotta get to the venue soon. Alright, let's go. Bring the truck around. You don't have to, Van. It's okay. It'll be faster that way. Knowing the timetables and how long it'll take us to get there on foot, you'll make it in time by taking the subway. That's indeed correct, but if you allow Mr. Arkwright to drive you, you'll arrive with even a few moments to spare as long as you take the highway. You should go. I'll keep him informed on the current traffic conditions while he's on the road. What they said. Just go ahead and get your things together. I'll be back in a flash. Alright, thanks a ton, Van. I'm so sorry we have to take off like this, you guys. That's okay, we'll see you two again soon. Van's a great driver. He'll make sure you make it in time. Good luck, you two. Thanks, Agnes. We owe you all one. Sarah and Shahina climbed the Van's pickup truck and made a beeline for the highway, unfortunately. Traffic at a time like this, I took the shortest route too. It would appear that construction in the area is the cause. Not to mention the accident on the expressway. Real bad timing there. This is awful. It's too early to give up. Are you guys prepared to make it no matter what? Yeah, even though we really messed up, we'll do anything to perform our dance for the capital. Then hold on tight. I'm gonna use the back street. Underground Railroad? Are we even allowed to be here? Maybe not. It's not like anyone else uses it anymore. I know of an exit near Treon Tower. Buckle up, because I'm about to let her rip. Alright. Okay, I don't think the car was really moving in a way for, like, tire squeaking would, like, be a thing. There's another car down here, and there's a couple of hotties in the back. Oh yeah, that thing's got some awesome parts. This is our lucky day. There's another car in our tail. Must be some scumbags from the Blacklight District. Well, they ain't gonna catch me. Make them eat our dust. Alright, 5 minutes till your show starts. I think we're gonna make it in time. You okay back there? I felt like I was in a car chase scene in a movie. My heart's still pounding like crazy. We have our thanks, Van. Had it not been for you, we would surely been late. We're in your debt once again. I'm just doing what any of your other fans would do if they were in my place. I'm impressed you could handle my crazy driving and laugh about it afterwards. You two are made of sterner stuff. I mean, I won't deny it was a little scary, but we have faith that you would keep us out of harm's way. We'll invite you to one of the performances in the future as thanks. Hope you'll be able to come. Yeah, please do. Looking forward to it already. I'll ask the others if they'd like to tag along too. Alright, we're almost there now. Good luck, you two. Thank you. And Van was able to see the two sisters safely to Treon Tower. On his way back to the office, he listened to the performance on the radio, which seemed to be a roaring success. But I thought they were going to rehearsals, not the actual performance.
Shahina, you're going to make Van feel awkward.
I got an accessory from him. Alrighty. Everyone's all maxed out again, so off we go. Sounds like a fun drive, but once we head out, we're not going to be back for a good long while. Anything else we got to do before we call it quits? Not to my knowledge. So exciting. Feels like we're in a spy movie we saw last month. Really liked that one, didn't you? I make fun of you for being a kid about it, but this whole thing's got my interest too. But just how do they plan to establish contact with us? My thoughts exactly. Assume it'll involve the in-vehicle Zypha. There they are. Wait, ain't that? I feel like I've seen him somewhere before. Ah, it's that smelling ass racer from a while back. Maxim Lugan, the top Z1 race car driver. Yeah, the guy always seemed to be shooting himself in the foot. There he. Rockright Solutions, you the guy Bermonti wanted us to meet?
That's right. Maxim Lugan here. It's been a while, Spriggan. I'd like to ask you to do a job for me. Or, 4SPG, as I believe you call him. Now, would it be a problem if we kept this conversation completely off the record?
Whoa! Oh, just a... Wait, is it? It's a form of cutting-edge technology called an orbital drone. No need to be afraid, he won't bite. If you say so. Mom Mars, is that a bistro? It looks so cozy. It is, the food served here is wonderful too. And we're lucky enough to get to eat here all the time. No secret that holes in the walls like this tend to be surprisingly good. I should blend in a lot better here than the luxury restaurants I usually frequent.
What you doing?
There's nobody here?
Got you!
Oh, it's just a child. Just what on earth was that for?
He's the granddaughter of this bistro's owner. Go easy on him, Yumes. He's technically a client.
Okay. But you should still take off your glasses. They make you look weird.
Well, wasn't she a rude little thing? I wouldn't be wearing these sunglasses if I had a choice in the matter.
Don't let it get to you. You're the one who landed yourself in the situation, so you kinda did have a choice. Perhaps we should make our way up to the office before we draw a crowd. Yeah, we'll hear your story up there. I want you to help me find someone. Getting right to the point, huh? Tell us more. Oh, and to be more specific, as you know, I'm single at the moment. However, there was one woman in the past I was very close to. We did break up after a while. I later heard that she gave birth to our child. Oh, wow. Buzz Raider wasn't kidding about you being a piece of shit, huh? They do say that our heroes are often corrupt. I see there is some truth to that. You're getting it all wrong. Are we? I'm not so sure we are. At least let me explain how it all happened, please. Well, began 8 years ago, back when I was 23. Z1 had just started to become a big thing, and I was a rookie racer who was struggling to make it into the big leagues. One day I was in a major accident during one of my races and was badly injured. I was rushed to the hospital and it was there we first met. She devoted her whole being to helping me recover, and thanks to the tireless care and physical therapy I did, it was a downright miracle. When the time came for me to be discharged from the hospital, I summoned the courage to tell her how I felt, and the two of us started dating. She was both a strong-willed and kind woman, and before I knew it, I was head over heels in love with her. After I begged her enough time, she agreed to live with me too. It was a little while after that I finally returned to racing. Looking back, those were the happiest days of my life. Due in no small part to the support I got from her, I ended up winning my first post-recovery championship. Then I won the following championship, then the next one after that. Before I knew it, people were treating me like some kind of hero. Everyone wanted my attention. I was out partying one night after another. I'm not proud of it, but I had more than a few one-night stands with other women around that time too. Then one day, she suddenly disappeared from my life, leaving only a single note behind. I was filled with regret for my action, but I didn't know what to say to her, so I just wallowed in self-loathing and let her go. But 2 years later, I went to visit the same hospital where we first met for a regular checkup. Learned by pure chance that when she left me, she learned she was pregnant and also left her job. I was so shocked that I tried to get the co-worker she was close with to give me a way to contact her, but she wouldn't give me a drop of information no matter what I said. I pestered her enough that she told me she'd call the guild if I didn't stay away from her. I think I'd do the same in her position too, honestly. Here they are the worst. I certainly see why you can't ask the police for help with this. She chose to remove you from her life. Trying to chase her down now would likely just be seen as stalking. Yeah, if you went to the guild with this, you'd be in for a bad time. I don't know, I could see him convincing Estelle to help him out. All you have to do is hit her with the sob story and say he just wants to make amends or something, and she'd gladly help. So that's why when this latest news hit, you decided to come to us. That's right, you might not believe me, but I've changed a lot since then. I do still go out partying, but I've always kept myself in check. I swear that on Edios' name. I've actually been using a lot of my free time over the past few years traveling around in hopes of finding her and our child. Make that 4 years, in fact. Wow. That is quite a lot of time. Still, even if you aren't actually dating Lanster, it sure sounds like you were happy to get to know her a bit better, if you catch my drift. She just asked me out for a meal and I accepted, really. There wasn't anything more to it than that. We never interacted much before that, so I didn't have a clue why she invited me. I certainly had no intention of crossing any lines with her. Besides, what man in my position would it be at least a little tempted if such a beautiful woman made a move on him? And here comes the excuses. I bet Mira that if this ex of yours saw that Buzz Raider story, she'd start shaking her head.
You're right. Perhaps that should have been enough to sever the last sliver of hope remaining for me. If there was ever any hope at all. As long as I still have a chance, please, I'm begging you. I need your help.
No, we heard so far tells me you didn't bring this all on yourself. Not a bit of it, but I think it still qualifies as a Forest PG based on Van's guidelines. Indeed, it's a request that can't be taken to the guild or the police while still being within reason. Van. So what's her name? You have any photos of her? Sorry, but I can't tell you her name just yet. I know you saved me before, but I'm still not fully sure I can trust you. I don't want to cause any more trouble for her or our child than I already have. Except, I mean, am I the only one who has a pretty good idea on who it's going to end up being? You know, we got the single mom working downstairs in the bistro with with a little girl who recently came home from some distant job and doesn't want to talk to anybody about where she's been or where the kid came from. Oh? Not sure you should be making demands when you got nowhere else to go. Perhaps, though I do understand his intent, you never be too careful. What are we going to be using to find them then? At least want a photograph. That would give us some options in searching. Unfortunately, I don't have any. That's part of the reason why I've been reduced to wandering around searching for them myself. It only occurred to me recently that there is one picture I took with her still in existence. I just don't have it. Before we move in together, we went to Dirk Memorial Park on a date. While we were there, we participated in a special event in an area of the park that's now been closed off due to monsters. The picture's in a time capsule we buried in front of the memorial tree there. I want you to come and help me dig it up. This really does look like a nice little bistro. The stew and the Hamburg steaks are my favorites. Food they serve with alcohol isn't that bad either. They know what pairs perfect with Baiju. Baiju? Figures you go right for the hard drinks. You're making me want to stop by once we're done at the park. No, I can't. I just attract attention and cause them trouble. You're worrying yourself over nothing if you ask me. They also do takeout if that's more to your liking. We can vouch for those two. Their sandwiches are always first rate.
Aw, work must be super busy for them, huh?
Are they already off on another job?
Yeah, they drove off with some weird guy with blonde hair.
You're so silly, Yume. Well, are you ready to go?
Yep! get to go shopping with Mommy.
Seriously not setting it up for it to be them that he's looking for, right? I'll tell you her name once we get the photo. Sorry, but that's the best way for me to make sure you guys are good in my book. Don't worry about it. That street might just go both ways. Huh? If we get our hands on that photo, we might be able to use the net to really narrow things down. Rosette would know the specifics more than me. Right, we should be able to search for the woman in question using city data and license information. There are a plethora of legal avenues we can make to identify her if we look hard enough. Really now, how the times have changed. Yes, you know, we're not going to cross any lines that aren't meant to be crossed. And even if we do locate her, there's a chance we might not tell you. What? Why not? Well, just an example, but it's possible she might have gotten married. And that's if telling you her contact info might be, it'll come down to their situation and my judgment. Regardless of how things go, I'll be collecting payment. That's ridiculous! No, I suppose that makes perfect sense. I see, so she might have gotten married. What, you really thought she'd still be single? And she's as wonderful as you say, I'm sure she must have a lot of admirers. Yeah, you're right. If anything, it'd make more sense for her to be married. Don't tell me I'm too late. We're just talking possibilities. Well, that turns out to be the case, then I swear I'll give up then and there. And I will, of course, pay you for your services, so please help me. Alright, let's put together a plan. Yeah, if it isn't our grad solutions, at it again. Back in official business today? What can I say? Another day, another Mira. Yes, we need to get into the sealed off part of the park to sort something out for a client. Think you could help us out? Must be in the forest. No matter how often we clear it of monsters, they always have a way of reappearing. Closure was only ever intended to be temporary, but stayed like that for 5 years now. Regardless, I'm sure you guys will be fine. Go ahead and take this. Much obliged. We'll make sure to give it back on the way out. I don't believe you, Van. Very smooth, ignoring the official part of that ranger's question. This doesn't feel entirely ethical to me. I don't get it. What's the big deal? They're as underhanded as ever. Oh well, at least now we can get in and retrieve that photo. If there's anything left of it still to be found, that is. The sealed off forest in question appears to be to the left. We should make our way over there. You gotta love how the route to death is just a little ways away from the picnic area. Oh, the path is so pretty! The autumn leaves look beautiful. The cosmos seem to be at their peak too. It almost feels like a waste to keep it sealed off. Monsters? But there weren't any here 7 years ago. Yeah, more than just those little ones to deal with, too. What? Warning, warning, large enemy presence detected. We have a boss fight. We have a boss fight. Well, that doesn't sound good. That must be where the monster that rules this area is. Man, I was thinking the same thing. Might be our perfect chance. We at least need to make sure we're ready first. But if you do, Mr. Lugan, I suspect it will be safer for you to wait here at the entrance. I could never do that. This memory means the world to me. Can't just leave it to you to recover it. I'm confident in my reflexes and agility if nothing else, so please let me come with you. Works for me. I think you'll be fine. Just keep hold of this for me, would ya? The shovel for digging up the capsule? Okay, sure. You gotta defend yourself, but don't be reckless. Stay behind us. Just a precaution, though. Leave all the monsters to us. Alrighty. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. We need to...
Switching to maintenance mode.
Yeah, we can swap some of this stuff
That's
out.
a single element slot.
What's this? Increase art range. I think that's pretty much most of the stuff I swapped off from
Don't
her.
worry, Citri's got your back. That's a single element slot. New skill added.
At least.
That's a single element slot.
Oh yeah, that's right. I had Hydran on her. And that's on Anya, so that she could get Arc Feather going. Good God, she just straight up goes right to Arc Feather just by slapping the
Skills
sucker on.
altered. New skill added. That's a single element slot.
Mm-hmm.
Skills altered.
Actually, where's... There we go.
Skills altered.
Well, looks like Eric's got most of the fire and earth stuff.
Odds updated.
Just trade with Catra, though. Got any other... Oh, wait, yeah, we got a new Hollow Core. Yeah. Oh, increased S-Crap power? And recovery time. Well, then. Oh. Hmm. You can take the S-Craft one. And Van are the two I mainly use that on. And Van's got Mare, so... Oh, this is level 1, so we're not really seeing its full power here.
Hollow Core Lorray, now activated.
This place is just how I remember it. They call this area Sunstream Grove. She and I used to go on strolls here.
Alright, we got big and baby spiders we gotta worry about here.
Brace yourself! I'll take it there!
The star!
We can win right now! I suggest we strike now!
Oh, there's the... Oh, dang it.
Keep it up! It's
I only hit 2.
Make it count, Aaron!
I won't let this chance slip by.
At least the little guys have very little HP.
Keep it up! It's
Activating skill.
Too slow!
Mr. Arkwright!
22,000 HP for the biggies, though.
Activating skill!
Too slow! All you, Agnes!
Activating skill.
Why is Aaron's CP so low? What the hell?
Sucker! I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh, I could do better.
Now we're talking. That one looks tough.
Oh, come on. There we go.
Deploy charges in front. Leave this to me.
Take this!
Yes, yeah, 40,000 HP. Sweet Jesus.
This'll hurt.
I suggest we strike now.
I'll dice you up!
A chance! There!
Sucker!
Reset!
Activating skill.
Sucker!
Mr. Way!
Sucker! Keep moving, Van!
Activating skill!
Too slow!
Man, really likes
Make it
suckers.
count, Aaron! Sucker! You've got this, Agnes!
Yeah, it ain't his turn yet.
Gotcha!
I won't let this chance slip by.
Activating skill.
Have some more! They're down!
And
Activating
stunned.
skill.
And dead.
That went better than I anticipated. You were
Oh, it's because Rosette is 3 levels under everybody else. It's amazing what 3-level difference does to the XP differential. Oh my. Those are a lot of red triangles.
This pond brings back so many memories. I used to come by and count all the red fish. On one occasion, I nearly fell into the water. But she grabbed my arm, pulled me close, and... oh, then...
Use a sharp boost to get the
You mind saving the reminiscing for later? We're kind of trying to fight monsters here.
Party!
This'll hurt.
Ah, dang it. Can't get the SLM.
It's over! It's go time!
Sucker!
Reset, take over!
Activating skill.
Too slow!
Miss Claudel!
Activating skill.
Oh wait, I just realized I didn't try like resetting up freaking Onion stuff since I took stuff off of hers. She needs what? Oh, she needs 4 wind and 1 mirage.
Skills updated.
There we go.
Skills updated.
It should be safe for now.
Nice job, Agnes.
Be sure to keep your distance. Commencing battle. Proceed with caution. Unleashing sharp strike. Activating skill.
Gotcha!
Activating skill.
Makes it easier.
Nice. That went great.
Pretty hot shit, Van.
Don't forget about your charge attack. I'll take it back. There. Huh?
Stop!
There.
Take that, you ass!
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
Your martial arts were most impressive, Mr. Wei.
Think about it. Should probably take a look at how many more slots we can open up.
Get to work!
Really hope Judith and Grandpa Badass that are going to be joining later actually. Oh, damn it. Got out of stun.
Keep pushing, don't stop!
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
That wasn't half bad, Eric.
These spiders are basically speed bumps.
Oh my. Quite the reception. Leave this.
Here goes.
Now, let's finish the job. Take this.
Oh, lovely.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
This'll hurt.
Keep it up. It's working.
Wait, wasn't there a 4th?
I suggest we strike now.
There we go.
It's over!
Activating skill. A chance.
Oh, Van's already back at full CP.
Set, take over.
Activating skill.
A chance.
Activating skill. There we go.
Make it count, Aaron. Sucker.
A chance.
Activating skill.
There.
Have some more.
Reset. No. They're stunned.
Yeah, thought he was gonna get stunned.
Activating skill. No.
Make it count, Aaron. Have some more.
Oh, see, there was another one. Who for some reason didn't get aggroed into the fight.
Now, let's finish the job. The stuff. Down. Won't take long. Sucker.
I mean to press that.
That's what you get.
Your martial arts were most impressive, Mr. Wei.
I'm seeing a pattern in the map here.
Ah! That gazebo. This is where we'd stop to have lunch. She'd get up early just to fix mine, and let me tell you, her lunches were the greatest in all the...
Take that, you ass.
Here we go again. If he doesn't stop within the next 5 seconds, I'm gonna rip his tongue out.
Oh, Aaron. At least make sure his check clears and then you kick his ass.
Watch it. That one's big.
I'm on it.
You could do a charge attack too.
Sharp strike.
A chance for a shot boost.
Don't mind me. Keep it up. It's working. Don't mind me.
That's better.
Activating skill.
A chance.
Sucker. Go time. Have some more. A chance.
Activating skill.
Too slow.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Activating skill.
Have some more. Go time. Have some more. Keep moving, Van. Too slow. All you, Agnes.
About to say, it looks like they're about to stun him.
Make it count, Aaron. Have some more.
There we go.
That's how it goes.
I won't stop here.
I'm on it. Let's get to work.
Show them what you're really capable of.
It's done now. Let's finish the job.
Launching ambush. Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
This'll hurt. Keep moving, Van. It's over.
Boom.
Activating skill.
Looks like the game's all here. Take this out.
Enemy stunned. Time to deploy shards.
The stun.
Enemy suppressed. Let us proceed ahead.
It's probably gonna be like a T-junction there to go up to the boss or go over to the chest.
I'm on it. Here I go. We can win right
Here
now.
goes.
Show 'em what you're feeling. Launching ambush. Use a sharp boost to
At
get the
least we
upper hand.
consistently get
Certain
them
arts will work
under
better.
This'll
half
hurt.
HP before we trigger commands.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Activating skill.
Gotcha.
Oh, she had a 0 turn. Whoops.
Slow down.
Probably should have taken advantage of that. Oh well.
Go time. Have some more. I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh, don't this just look like a bundle of fun?
Take care. It's above an A-level threat. Commencing battle. Proceed with caution. Show 'em what you're really capable of. Unleashing shark strike.
This'll hurt.
Use a shark boost to get the upper hand.
This'll
Attack their
hurt.
weakness with an art.
Let's party.
Attack their weakness with an art. I suggest
Really
we
not
strike
get all
now.
3 of them here.
Activating skill.
I'll dice you up. All you on, yes.
Checking information.
Wrong one.
I suggest we strike now. Mr. Wang! I won't let this chance slip by.
Activating skill.
Ooh, Van's getting a 0 art turn too.
All you on, yes.
The good thing we don't cause much collateral damage with these kind of attacks.
Activating skill.
A chance.
Hey, Jesus!
Use a sharp boost
Okay,
to
I
get
was
the
expecting
upper
Arc
hand.
Feather to do
Certain
that
arts
kind
will
of
work better.
damage.
This'll hurt. Let's party. There.
Just casually dropping space rocks. You know how it
Use
is.
a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Gotcha.
Activating skill.
Make it count, Aaron.
No!
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
Never seem to
That
get
wasn't
higher
half
than a
bad, Aaron.
3.4 on a tactical bonus.
Hollow core leveled up.
Oh. Wait. This is okay. It wasn't this level 1 when we started? Alrighty then. Definite improvements there.
I eagerly await your performance.
You have a charge attack ready.
You're exposed! No! Reset! No!
A chance.
Give him your all! No! Activating skill!
About to say.
Oh, I could do better.
She's almost kind of caught up. She's only 1 level behind now.
There used to be an enormous flower down here. She told me she thought it was very pretty. That's when I said to her, there's only one flower here that's caught my eye. And that's you, baby.
Here goes.
You're currently in the middle of fighting giant
That line is
frogs,
so
dude.
cheesy, it almost hurts. But I kind of wish
This'll
someone would
hurt.
say that to me.
I'll dice you up. Up Up to you, Reset.
It is certainly devoid of any subtlety.
Activating
It
skill.
is also quite honest.
Add some more.
Mr. Wei! Huh. Yes, corny one-liners can be good sometimes. Go figure. A chance! There! Then! Activating skill! There! Activating skill!
Perfect.
Make it count, Aaron.
Oh, come on!
I won't let this chance slip by.
Ah, dang it. Nice
A
zero
chance for
turn,
a shot.
but it's about
Look out for ranged attacks.
Toad's about to get a turn.
Get to work.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
You snooze, you lose. Gotcha. Nice. That went great.
Pretty hot shit, Van.
Get ready. This enemy is tough.
Take this.
Commencing battle. Proceed with caution. I'll take it. Here I come.
You could do a charge attack too.
Here goes. I've got it. Take that, you ass. Let's play.
Oh, damn it. Mistimed.
Later.
Leave this to me.
I'm on. Stay calm and work through it. Take this down.
Launching ambush.
This'll
Use a
hurt.
sharp boost to get the upper hand.
It's over. All you on, yes.
May we proceed with caution. Activating drive.
A chance for a shot. Activating skill.
Oh, wait, that's a good. Damn it.
Mr. Wei.
I had to go and miss, didn't ya?
Pull out all the stops.
Aaron seems to be kind of stuck between all of them.
Caution.
Make it count, Aaron. Blazing flash.
Activating skill.
A chance.
Hey, Jesus.
This'll hurt.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Stay fast. Take this. All you on, yes.
Certain arts seem to work better.
Go time.
Come on, we almost broke 75 for another Achievo.
Sucker.
I won't let this chance slip by.
A chance for a shot boost.
There we go. Mr. Arkwright.
Too slow.
Now we got to 85.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You're a true
3.4
professional,
once
Van.
more.
Oh my. What the reception.
Take the sun now. Let's finish the job.
There are so many of them. Look out.
Got a whole slew of them.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Activating skill.
Over here. All for you.
Give them your all.
Huh. Okay, that just killed them all.
You picked the wrong guy.
He actually
to fight.
doesn't like increase
hot
the
shit, man.
hit count when he's hitting multiple enemies with the coin bullet. It's always 5. Oh, that is a lot of frickin' spiders.
Oh my. Like the reception. I'm on.
Take this.
Show them what you're really capable of.
Gotcha. Get down.
Good chance to deploy sharp. There. Huh? Down. There.
What?
Like hell you are! Got a whole slew of them.
Full boost! Go all out!
Brace yourself! Vandalize! Raid!
Activating skill! Boost gauge limiter unlocked!
Get out of here! A chance!
Oh god, I'm stuck.
All out!
Show me what you got!
Actually got most of his CP back for doing the S-Craft. How do I target the one right in front of me? There we go.
Don't screw with me!
Wait, is the reason why they're being so passive is because they all are having issues like moving through each other to actually hit us?
Chance slip by.
So that's kind of hilarious.
Activating skill.
Too slow! Like hell you are! Bring it on!
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Activating skill. No! A chance!
Certain arts seem to work better.
Pull out all the stuff!
Activating drive.
I will take that.
There.
You'll pay for that.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Gotcha!
Activating skill.
I was about to say, come on, you should be able to get off Deadly Lance for that.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Activating skill.
No! Miss Clodell!
Oh no, wait. I don't think water's the best to use here.
Activating skill.
Here goes. Nice. That went great.
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr.
The
Arkwright?
star has arrived.
Here I go.
Look out for ranged attacks.
Let's get to work.
Show 'em what you're feeling.
Snooze, you lose.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Activating skill.
Oh, come on!
Miss Clodell!
Activating skill.
Go time!
Nothing likes missing.
That's what you get.
That was amazing, Aaron.
Leads off to a boss fight. Like only 2 more real groups of enemies left.
Let's get to work.
Actually, wait, are these two actually linked? Oh, they are. Never mind.
Too slow. It's go time. Have some more.
There we go.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Gotcha.
A chance!
I don't want you
Certain
to go
arts
up
seem
here.
to work better.
Where's that?
Use a sharp boost to
Oh, we
get the
can't
upper
reach.
hand. Attack their weakness with an
Lame.
This'll hurt. Let's party.
activating skill.
Think fast. Take this. Make it count, Aaron.
Nope, he's next.
Later. Take that. This is it. Close in and kick some ass. Won't take long.
I wonder if they actually thought people would like
Now we're
abuse
That one looks tough.
like the transition between field and command paddle mode like I do. What? What hit me?
I won't hold back.
A chance for a shot boost.
Accessing.
Initialize.
chance for a shard boost.
Don't mind me.
See if we can get lucky with the missing death here.
You'll pay for that. This'll hurt.
Seriously, far too many enemies have the general debilitate thing going for them.
It's over! They're stunned!
A chance!
Checking information.
Let's party!
I'll get them all at once. I'll get them all at once. Ha!
You got this, Agnes! Don't screw with me! I'll crush them all at once! I'll crush them all at once! I'll crush them all
Oh,
at once!
actually got it.
Blazing flash!
I won't lose.
Activating skill.
Gotcha! A chance!
Use a shard of your own.
Damn it.
I won't let this chance slip by.
A chance for a shard boost. Activating skill.
Sucker! It's go time! Later, loser!
Here I go.
Here goes. Stay calm and work through it.
Show them what you're really capable of.
Snooze, you lose.
They're stunned!
Alright, way better way to start this off.
This'll
Use a shard
hurt.
boost to get the upper hand of your own.
It's over!
A chance.
Aw.
Activating skill.
Reset.
Have some more!
Nice. Moving on up. Huh,
Stats
looks like a chest.
upgraded.
Alrighty, that's all the treasure chest. Now for whatever boss fight we got.
Best point found.
Whew, that hits the spot. That tree.
I ain't saved it all day.
Yeah, I think that's it.
There it is! That's the tree, I'm sure of it! Is the capsule buried under the stone then? So what, that's a monument for brain-dead lovebirds? How dare you! It's under the monument, but still! What's that sound? Get back, champ! Of course it's a giant spider. What is that? A giant spider? Been fighting giant spiders all day. One giant spider and 6 smaller ones. I suspect they'll be a force to be reckoned with. Ban, on yes. I had the Genesis right here. No need to hold back against it, just wear it down some and leave the rest to me. Fine by me, leave it to us. Wonderful.
You'll be sorry for that! Here goes!
Oh, we got freaking.
Take over!
A chance for a shard boost.
Let's party!
Yeah. Mr. Way.
I'll crush them all at once!
Good luck.
Not as much as I
Blink
can
and you'll
get.
miss it! Soar for me! My move now.
These are all the 20,000 HP ones. Oh god.
Got a whole slew of them.
Oh damn it.
Get out of here.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
A chance!
Checking information.
Wind they're really weak
I'll get them
to.
all at once.
They almost drew for the big guy.
Party.
Certain arts seem to work better.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Activating skill.
Spider Pride?
Don't screw with me. Pull out all the stock. I'll crush them all at once.
Mr. West!
Blazing slap. Set. Take over.
Don't mind me. Accessing. Initialize.
My move now. This'll hurt.
Oh god damn it. At least he can bust his out now.
Got a whole slew of them.
Full boost. Go all out. Give them your
Brace yourself. Vandalize! Raid!
Give them your all. Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Okay, we've almost gotten it down to just the boss now.
I suggest we strike now.
Ah, she can tire some again.
Full boost. Go all out.
Keep moving, Van.
I ain't gonna resist the opportunity the game gives me to drop more meteors on my foes.
There. Let's go down.
Activating skill.
Go
Nice.
time.
At least it almost has lost all of its buffs.
Good luck.
Pull out all the
Can get
stops.
to its back.
Make it count, Aaron. Blazing slap.
Reset. Never kill.
Here goes.
Oh, definitely gonna take advantage of that break to bust out Vandalize Raid.
Vandalize! Raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh, is it still moving? Get back behind us. Van, are you ready? Yeah, I count on you guys. Right, start the recording, Theo. I'll back you up however I can. Please be careful, Van. What idiot name is he doing? Why are you all just standing there? There's no way you can take much more of this. We know that. Shut up and watch. Mr. Arkwright will be fine. We believe in him. But please keep him safe. Now! This is it! Phase of space expansion confirmed. And here we are. We're inside it too? Save for Mr. Lugan, it would seem. Perhaps it's like the combat links using the Empire and application of the SCLM system?
You call and I answer. What's going on?
Mare! Finally shows up. She really is cute. Hologram? No, it's more like our collective unconscious being hacked through spiritual resonance. Oh, don't bring Persona stuff into this. It appears to be an AI powerful enough to perform the vast calculations that would require. It is from a lot of close calls in the past, but I guess this is our first chance to have a proper talk. Just what are you, Mare Bear? Why do you have a sense of self like this?
Will you stop calling me that? Besides, you know who I am. I'm your one-of-a-kind, fantabulous hollow Mare! Model MKESV-004. I'm being gracious enough to lend you a helping hand as a under the influence of the...
Why are you using Eldritch speak? Wait, what? There was nothing to stop us hearing what she said, but even then I just couldn't comprehend it. Indeed, I remember hearing about this phenomenon in the reports from Crossbell and the Empire.
What's this? Are you recording what's happening here?
That's right, we prefer not to have to go through all this every time we want to see you. We were hoping there was some way to recreate the process and better control the Grendel without deliberately exposing Van to danger.
I see. You humans do think of some fascinating ideas, even if your methods are a little primitive.
Fine words for a fun-sized pipsqueak.
You watch your mouth, redhead.
Please, there's no time for fighting. So, you can do it, right? Please, Miss Mare, we need your help.
Now we've tacked on this? Well, whatever. Just be careful. Using it too much will cause...
Well, ain't that ominous?
As long as you're mindful of that, go ahead and decipher the recreation process from your logs later.
Right, understood.
Well then, Van. Will you bear the nightmare, or not?
I will. I'll bear it. These fragile chains guide me to this realm, where I am now made manifest. I am both the nightmare and the beast that devours it!
Grendel Alter?
Stay back, please!
You did it!
Van!
Oh, and he got full heal too? Oh, come on. Although, admittedly, that isn't really gonna help it that much, is it? Alrighty. Oh, wait, he doesn't have CP. Whoops.
You've got this, Agnes!
Activating drive.
Cobalt curtain! Activate!
Wonderful.
There! Missile down!
Activating skill.
It's our turn now!
Bulk in your court!
I'll just focus on getting some CP up on him.
A chance for a shot boost.
Huh?
Down!
got you! You're screwed now!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Damn, he almost broke 40k with that.
Activating drive.
Oh, come on.
There! Let's go down! We'll take that!
Nobody likes it when you guys spam your freaking heals. On a zero life turn doesn't reduce the cost for his moves.
I'll lend a hand.
Oh, didn't even actually need to really do that. All right. Pan, are you okay? I'm exhausted, but I'm not hurting. Too much of a workout for the old bones, huh? Shut up. So did it work? Yeah, looks like it recorded everything just fine. We can work on analyzing it as soon as we get back. Just what are you? We'll keep quiet about your business, so we'd sure appreciate it if you kept quiet about ours. Now, there's nothing in the way now, so how about we get to treasure hunting? Right, I'll get on that. No, not here either. Here it is, found it! Oh hey, looks to have been made of a corrosion-resistant alloy. There's Maxim's name too. But the one below it.
I finally found it. Wow. I look so young in this picture. And there she is right with me. I could never forget her face.
That has to be... You gotta be kidding me.
What? What is it? Why are you all reacting like that?
What are the odds of this? But everything we've been told about the woman in question does match. Yeah, even down to Yume's age. Wait, you don't all happen to know Paulette, do you? Oh wait, I was actually talking there.
Don't just go silent on me. Say something!
I'm all done, Grandpa!
All done? Well, aren't you such a good girl, Yume?
Yume. So that's her name.
Come to think of it, your eyes are the same color as hers. Would have been a better twist if she was someone else's kid.
No, it would not!
I hope we did the right thing by telling him where she lives. I have my doubts too, but it's not as though she's married. And I'm not sure how we could have talked our way out of telling him after our reactions earlier. I can't believe the diva of the diner used to date this guy.
Well, sorry for not living up to your standards. I really do appreciate your help finding her, though. But where is Paulette? I don't recall seeing her earlier either.
Hey, she's buying extra stuff. Sounds about right this time of day. Pio's helping her, but I'm sure she still needs to go out herself sometimes.
You'd be surprised just how much of a help that little one has been.
Paulette, how long have you been standing there?
I was just over at Brenda's store buying some extra seasonings.
Oh.
Hey, it's, I don't really know what I'm doing.
Dude's going for it, huh?
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Do we have ourselves a new customer? It's nice to meet you. I'm Paulette, an employee at this bistro. So, you must be a friend of Van's?
Rest in peace. Reaction comes as no surprise, of course.
Yeah, you could say that. Sorry. It looks like I mistook you for someone else. I suppose I should get out of your hair now. I'll wire you your mirror as soon as I get a chance.
Maxim! Sorry to burst your bubble when you're trying to play it cool, but you're leaving your Leno here?
I can see you've had quite the busy day. It's almost time to close up shop for the day, but if you haven't eaten yet, you're welcome to come in for something.
Are you sure about that?
Of course. Monmar's doors are open to anyone and everyone. You're all welcome to come in too, of course. I'll go hop in the kitchen.
This food tastes so good. And yet strangely salty.
Paulette.
Huh? What is it?
Well, nothing, but...
Hey. What you crying for, mister?
He's in for a long ride, that's anything to go by. Might be a light at the end of the tunnel for him, though. Even if he will have to keep proving his sincerity to earn it. True, but if he can, I'm sure everything will work out for the best. Alright then, that's another job well done. But he earned a boatload, so we better get ready to pay up. And you know, no matter how damn good a race car driver he is, I'm not so sure I want to accept him as Yume's dad. Doesn't hurt to be happy for people, Van. I might be with him here. I've only just met Paulette. I can tell she's a lovely woman who deserves only the best. All the regulars downstairs love her too. I've been in her debt for years myself. Still, I can't imagine it'll be easy for him to get back into her good graces, so I'll just sit back and watch smugly till he does. Yeah, he should suffer a little for all he's done. He's really gonna have his work cut out if he wants the old man and kid to welcome him into their lives too. I think he will need to be a little more forgiving of others. Changing the subject, however, we certainly had some interesting developments on another front, didn't we? Did we ever? Even if it feels like the number of questions that need answering has only increased. Now we've had dinner and we still got plenty of time left before we need to call it a day. You mind getting to work, Katra? Not at all. This is our time to shine. Yes, I think this should be enough data to narrow down the triggers for making Mare appear. If you'll give me a hand, I should be able to have the job done by tonight even. I'd be delighted to. I have a wireless network set up already, so that should help. Yeah, but getting yourselves all set up here while I wasn't looking, huh? I think that's a good thing. We can't rely on Ren for every little thing after all. Just don't expect me to work as fast as she does. I don't think I have that in me. The infamous Kitty is extraordinarily capable as a hacker. No ordinary operator could hope to compare. Oh, you might as well be using some kind of magic to me. As long as they're willing to do all that work, I'm not even gonna think about it. Just leave the tech to the pros. So, do you think you'll be able to turn into the Grendel without putting yourself in mortal danger? In theory, it should be possible. Looks like Agnes being in the vicinity with at least one Genesis is a mandatory condition, though. So far, you've constantly been putting yourself in serious danger just to transform and help us win. I sincerely hope there's some way for you to transform without having to resort to that. And we should be conscious of what Mare said about not relying on the Grendel too much. We'll do what we can to support you so that you don't have to. I won't let you always shoulder most of the burden yourself. I won't either. I'm gonna keep getting stronger so I can help more. I don't actually care how much danger you have to put yourself in, but I'm not down to have you always steal our thunder. As the concierge assigned to support you, I have been opposed to you exposing yourself to unnecessary risk from the start. Lesson here. I'm inclined to agree. After what Mare said, I think there is something you should absolutely only use against the strongest of opponents. Fine. More people will come work for me, the less I feel like I'm the one in charge. Do you have something else you want to say? Nope, not at all. Man, someone's whipped. Oh, by the way, we still don't have any idea why we couldn't understand some of what Mare was saying, right? Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that.
I'm being gracious enough to lend you a helping hand as a under the influence of the. Just be careful. Using it too much will cause.
You heard what she was saying. It was more like our brains couldn't process it or something. That's how I would put it. It's almost as if we were listening to an audio recording and part of it was replaced by noise. Yeah, kinda creepy if we're being real here. Like we came dangerously close to one of this world's many secrets. I'm sorry, I just forgot I said something so silly. I've clearly read one too many books. I don't think it was silly at all. If anything, it sounds right. I think it's a possibility we ought to keep in mind. Yeah, for sure. Maybe a client?
Oh, I got through! Phew, I was worried I didn't have the right number.
That sounds like Ashin?
晚上好. Good evening, guys. It feels like I haven't talked to you in ages.
Good to see you again, Ashin. It really is. What are you calling about? Decided to give up on Sal and go after this old fart instead? Of course not. You shut up, Aaron. I hope he hasn't been raising too much of a ruckus over Edith, by the way, especially when it comes to women. About that, he does come home smelling like perfume sometimes. What can I say? I like getting to know people. Can we be serious for 5 minutes around here? Also, I'm 5 years younger than Sal, I'll have you know. Can't believe you know that off the top of your head. Also, sorry to ask, but I don't think we've met before. I assume she's connected to Heiyue in some manner. Oh, Aaron did mention that you have some new part-timers. I'm Ashin Liu. I'm indeed part of one of the families of Heiyue. Wait, your new part-timers are a maid and a pretty boy? Arkwright Solutions never sells for average, does it? Our cast is a colorful one, yeah? So what's this about? Is Sal causing trouble again? I wouldn't say that. He's as busy as ever. Actually, I didn't just call you on behalf of Heiyue today. There's messages from several others, too. Really now? What message? Well, Baba had the chance to talk to a few other important people with different affiliations the other day, and apparently the topic ended up shifting to you guys. They agreed to do a little something special for you. You know, for all you've done for the people of Longport, Tharbad, and Basel. Consider it a special thank you gift from everyone. Hang on a minute. The important people you're talking about wouldn't happen to be...
I'm calling on behalf of Elzheim's Crown Prince Sharid, the Basel Institute of Sciences Professor Hamilton, the Kowloon Group's Fan Lu, and one other individual, whose name I will not disclose, to extend you an invitation. They all want you to spend 2 nights at the 5-star Hekizanro Inn in the Eastward Hot Springs paradise of Longlai. Your tickets should arrive shortly.
Oh god damn it, this is not gonna end well. I remember what happened every other time the group goes off to have a vacation in some spot. It always ends in, well, basically horror of some fashion. Given the fact that most of that was at Mishyland, and Mishyland also was an Eldritch location, that didn't help matters much, but I'm sure it's not going to be much better. There's no way there isn't more to this than it seems. But you've been real busy lately. Well, it'd be a good chance to get some R&R. And Longlai sure brings back some memories.
Your mindset is very different from that of others. It has long convinced you that there is no place for you in this world. And that is, from my perspective, proof positive that you still have so much to learn.
Hey, it's Badass Grandpa, except he doesn't have the motorbike and he's dressed like one of the Growls Ritter.
Yourself, with enough first-hand experience.
I tried to pretend he was normal, but he was anything but. I wish I'd been able to avenge him, but the chance is long gone now. Still, I suppose Longlai wouldn't be a bad place to visit to pay my respects since I can't get over to his grave. My crew could use a break about now, too. Anyway, guess I'll go wander around for a while before turning in. I'm gonna be away for 3 days, so I want to make sure everything's in order before we head out. Hey, Paula, you guys closing up shop for the day? Doesn't look like it. But you still have customers back there. Had a really good day today, lots of customers. But if you want anything, just let me know. We'll still be open for a bit longer. Alright, let you know, No need to say anything, Van. It's okay. Thanks for looking out for me and Yume. I really appreciate it. It caught me off guard seeing him, but I don't regret it. I'm glad we got to sit down and talk. Alright, if you're sure. If he starts giving you trouble, let me know and I'll deal with him. But it doesn't look like he'll be a nuisance, I think, anyway. Not from how he was acting, at least, so maybe I don't gotta worry after all. Thank you, but I don't think you do. He's making sure to put my and Yume's feelings first. Not to pry, but do she and your old man know anything? No, not yet. Plan to talk to them soon. But it won't be an easy conversation to have with either of them, especially Yume. I'm a little worried about her. Gotcha, she might be too young for that kind of talk. That's what I'm thinking too. Might speak with my dad about it first, but I don't know how to approach it yet. I might have an idea. Well, if you two are up for it. I said what I think it needs to be said. The rest is up to her. Back to patrol and I go.
Off we go.
Well?
Oh, we also have Forest PG to pick
if it
up.
Isn't Van?
I'm trying to get at here. It isn't that, well, you know. Come on, that's enough for one day, isn't it? Don't change the subject. As you, the Spriggan. Man, hey dude, let me keep you. I don't fancy third wheeling, so how about I leave you to it? No, stay. Dingo's a jerk. He just left me behind. What did he learn? Nothing. He's doing it again. So she's the loud kind of drunk. You know, if Dingo's being such a jerk, why not tell him yourself? You're mighty close to him right now. I sure did. Told him off real good. What'd he do? Just blew me off. Didn't listen to a thing I said. And here I just working so hard to follow in his footsteps. Just wanna... That's longer than I expected. Yeah, she did. Sorry, that was an embarrassing way for you to find us. Don't sweat it. Not like I don't know you well enough at this point. Girl sure got some balls, though. Well, it's you all the way to Tharbad, gets kidnapped and caps it off with a night of drunken complaints. Like she's not even phased. Wasn't Tharbad like roughly a month ago? That might be my fault. Probably shouldn't have been so soft on her after the fact. I did try to get it through to her that she needs to be more careful. Carefulness doesn't seem to have clocked in tonight from the looks of it. Not at all. Have to try again some other time, and I definitely can't ever knowing where I'm going next time I travel. As a newbie like her, shouldn't be that hard for you, right? Are you sure it's worth it? Don't want to upset the cute little missy by pushing her away. She's got a thing for you. Said it before, but we're from different publications. Rather than friends, we should be rivals. I don't think that really matters much. Probably be rivals even if you worked in the same place. The rivals or not, she looks up to you. That at least should mean something to you, yeah? Finally got a lead in one of the topics I've been pursuing. You know me, all my investigations are a gray area at best. The rest, pitch black of the worst kind, and you know that. I'd much rather she stay far, far away from that world. It's wrong of me to make the decision for her, but I don't want her to follow in my footsteps. She should walk a brighter, more honest path. Someone who denies taking her under your wing, you sure get overprotective when it comes to her. Like who's talking, you and your growing office of assistants you'd stick your neck out for. Hey Van, if you... Nothing. You're going out on a trip with your assistants, right? Should be a good time. Take the time to enjoy yourselves. I will, that's the plan at least. Bingo. You're raising death flags, bro. I swear, just as quick and creepy as Kitty used to be. How the hell do you know about that? That's for me to know. No, Becca, don't go getting too koshy with me. I'm with him, Dingo. It's not fair, not fair. Whatever, buy you a souvenir. You don't got to complain if you don't like it. I trust you to pick something good. Always like... Maybe you just gave us the whole, hey, if I don't make it back alive almost, nah, never mind speech. Which usually means that there's something to be worried about. We've got two girl... Now we're scheduled a street performance in the Tyrell District by my partner Lua has gone missing. Okay. That... What? Actually, now that I think about it, isn't this the place that had like the different hair colors? Got new characters. Maybe they've added
We
some
have
stuff.
full confidence in our products.
Hey, Grisette has pink hair and Catra has green hair.
We await your next visit.
Let's see, that's under equip? Yep. Okay, why does he look familiar with green hair?
Yes.
Like, just something about that is like, oh hey, that looks familiar, but I can't place it. Oh. How is that? Look what we have here, an inspector and a bracer shooting the shit over drinks. Man, if even you two can be friends, the capital's in good hands. Wouldn't exactly call us friends. The guild's not the CID, but they're far from our allies. At best, we're rivals. And given how much our work overlaps, we often see each other out in the field. We respect each other as fellow public servants. Though rivals we may be, but we can still share a drink or two, eh? You care to join us? No, I'm good. Gonna stretch my legs a bit more. Fair enough. Drinking with old dogs like us is the most attractive offer, I guess. But you know, I'm sure Elaine wouldn't mind having a drinking buddy after work. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. It reminds me, I heard you pitched in during that mess in Basel. Yeah, I heard from Alvis. Sounds like you made yourself pretty busy over there. Wasn't what I was there for, but yeah, I helped out where I could. How about next time you let us know when where you're headed beforehand? That way we can clean up these messes you inevitably get into. Yes, because I'm totally the one causing them all, right. And in case you'd like to know, most of next week will be arc ride free here in Edith. Me and the gang are taking a little vacation. Hey, not a bad idea. Bet you could use the break. Where are you headed? It would be nice to get away from the hustle and bustle for a while, so we're headed out to Longley for a little hot spring trip. Longley, huh? My wife and I went there for our honeymoon. Beautiful place. I'd love to take my daughter there someday, if I could ever get the time off. Work to the bone, huh? Yep, whose fault is that, do you think? Well, you picked a good time to go there. Autumn leaves are just stunning in Longley. Since you'll be down that way, say hi to everybody for me, will ya? Oh yeah, you're from around there, aren't you? Wait, okay, could you not go guessing at my background? sorry, just your fighting form was enough of a tell. And hey, a personal favor if you don't mind. I'd appreciate if you burned some incense for my old master while you're there. Sure. Read me like a book. Taking a trip, huh? Man, I'd love to take one with the girls myself. Back in the land of living, are you? As we saw, you plastered yourself to sleep. I would just drop you off at the precinct, but I couldn't stop laughing in your face, man. You two in cahoots, perhaps? No comment. Don't go lumping us together. That's why you gotta give me this gold shoulder, man. Little Tripoli does sound nice. Okay, so go take one, yourself. Oh no, what's the point of taking a trip alone? For a chance to kindle the flames of romance, right? How should I know? And you're really gonna push your luck and butter him up with some trips? She didn't just magically forget what happened. Look, we're moving on from that, okay? So when we met up last time, she said I could come by again sometime if I wanted to. She said, you're such a weirdo, mister. Hey, can you stop by again? I want to talk to you some more. Yeah, of course she was nice to you. She's a freaking waitress. Yumi's reaction said it all. You are a weirdo. I know I took on your request, but man, get your head out of your ass. Basic courtesy ain't affection. I know that. I'm just trying to make amends. I mean, sure, I'd love it if they could let me back into their lives, but I gotta take that first step myself. I want to make up for all the time we should have spent together. It's my new goal in life, putting a smile on their faces. Swell. Yes, that was the wake-up call he needed. Guys learned you can't just treat life like it's one big game. Sounds like you two had your share of run-ins before. Didn't he bring his car here? Saw it parked outside. Of course he did. I'll lug him over to the precinct. He can sleep it off there. Alrighty.
Off we go.
Oh wait, we're not okay, we can't actually wander the Tyrell district. That's kind of weird. I guess it might be set up like that due to the
Showing on screen 1 will soon begin.
like whatever the side quest is, maybe? Let's see which ones are here.
Please proceed to the entrance.
I think Climber Story or Golden Blood Director's Cut?
We have
Let's see. maybe doing it in this direction wasn't the right idea. There we go. Will's Requiem. Yeah, we haven't seen the other ones.
Dice for the movie on sale at the shop. Hello! Why not buy a souvenir to remember your visit?
Oh, looks like we would hang out with Ren with Will's Requiem. Hermes with Climber's Story. My Phoebe with Golden Blood. Sinister pharmaceutical company seeks to shake the very foundation of the world with a deadly engineered virus. Well, actually, we already know about this part of it.
Stop it, please! I told you, I've already got a boyfriend.
Oh, I heard you loud and clear. I also recall you saying that he's buried neck deep in debt. Tell you what, I'll pay off his debt in full on one condition. Break up with him and be mine. If you still refuse, then I'm afraid I must ask you to resign. So what'll it be?
Oh, Rick. I'm so sorry. Could you at least look away, sir? I'm really not used to this sort of thing.
My, aren't we shy? Very well. Just don't keep me waiting. Yes, that's a good girl. There's absolutely nothing to be embarrassed about. Psych! I'm gonna have so much fun stripping you bare.
Gotcha, you naughty boy.
Ah, it's Edith's most famous Spriggan. You're apparently the only Spriggan. And there's one of the Bracer Guild's rising stars. Didn't think I'd see you here. Came here to watch something all by yourself? Must be pretty used to life in Calvard if you're taking in stuff like this in your free time. Guess you could say that. I've been here about a month, so I'm feeling pretty comfortable now. Can't exactly go sightseeing around the country, so I figured I'd at least take in some of the film culture while I'm here. Got plenty of time to kill at night, unlike the daytime, so this is as good a way to spend it as any. Looks like you just caught the spicy director's cut. What made you go for that? Not that there's anything wrong with women seeing it. And everyone's talked about it, and Judith's in it. Figured if I'm gonna see any version of it, might as well make it the real deal. They don't leave a lot to the imagination. There were a lot of scenes where I didn't know where to keep my eyes. My bits were interesting too. Bracers get up to espionage sometimes, but we don't use the kind of tactics Judith does. Figured sexy spycraft might only be a thing of the silver screen, but that's what makes those kind of movies fun, if you ask me. Dance conversation in the theater continued for a brief period. Soon enough, however, the two sides parted ways in the lobby, and there Ren got on with the rest of his evening. Think they're selling? Yep, got the brochure.
What's next?
I guess we'll go with Rosette and with Agnes. And got his pickup truck and drove to the bookstore located in the Tyrell district. Langley is such a popular tourist attraction. You gotta figure the local suites change up over time. I see, I'd be shirking my professional duties as a Spriggan if I didn't take the time to study up on them beforehand. Just find where they keep the tour guides here, huh? Is that Agnes over there? Oh, hi, Van. Fancy seeing you here. Are you doing your rounds across the city? You seem to do that a lot at night. Nah, not this time. Just came here to shop for some books, that's all. What brings you here? Figured you went back to your dorm after we were all finished talking. Just remembered a reference book that one of my teachers recommended to me the other day. I said I might pick it up on my way back before I forgot. Gotcha, that's some dedication. You're going out of your way to pick up that kind of extracurricular material. I don't know if I'd say that I'm that dedicated this time. Otherwise, wouldn't have found myself over here looking for guidebooks on Long Lie. Oh, but if you're here, does that mean you're here looking for information on the kinds of suites they have in Long Lie? You know me only too well at this point. Well, since we're both here, might as well see what they got. Once Van and Anya's found the books they were looking for, they made their purchases and departed the store. They'll always probably running less frequently this time of day, aren't they? I say so at this hour, they probably... Oh no, looks like they're having some sort of problem with the train cars. Yeah, I read that earlier. I'm sure they'll be up and running again soon. Maybe. It says they don't have an estimate for how long the inspection is going to take. Guess I'll either have to wait it out at a cafe or just walk instead. You don't have to go through all that trouble. I can just drive you back in my truck. It's how long it takes to go on foot. Sure, your dorm's got a curfew in place, right? You don't mind? You would definitely help me a lot. Thanks, Van. You're a lifesaver. What's up? Nothing much. My first time alone in the car with Van. I'm getting nervous. I gotta stay composed. That's good, I guess. The lights are so pretty. I see this place all the time, but it somehow looks so different from inside a car. Right, it's part of the charm of the city at night. Especially when there are barely any cars on the expressway. It rules. Now it goes through nature during the daytime ain't so bad either. My dad said something like that a long time ago, actually. Really, what's your old man's verdict on cars? Well, he doesn't love them quite as much as you do, but he used to really like going on drives. He's always been so busy with work, he couldn't find much time to be at home. But back then, once he was off, he would take me and my mother to all kinds of places. I treasure those memories, they're irreplaceable to me. Sounds like he's a real family man. Unlike a certain Z1 racer obsessed with the nightlife. Well, Maxer regrets his actions, so I don't want to be too hard on him. Besides, my mother was very careful to make sure I never felt lonely. He would visit bookstores all across the city with me, looking for books that I would like. And we tried some new recipes together to surprise him when he came home late. I really thought those peaceful days would continue forever. When she passed away, it felt like everything changed. Evil, places, who we are, it all changes as time goes by. But even then, you find yourself concerned with who your old man is and where he stands, huh? Of course I do, I just don't know what he's thinking anymore. I don't know what I can do for him as his daughter. Just, he feels so far away right now. I get that's not my place to comment on someone else's family problems, but no matter how far away he might feel to you now, you still love him, right? Latch onto that feeling and face him head on. The nice thing about family is that you can afford to push boundaries if you want to figure out what's going on in their head. So it's fine to be a little selfish then? More than fine. That you're here with me as a part-timer means you're already being a little selfish. I mean that in the best way, so just keep doing what you're doing and pushing and pushing. Next thing you know, you'll have your old man by the collar. I think I'll skip the violence if that's alright with you. But thank you, I'm feeling a little more brave about the whole thing. If I don't know what the right answer is, I can't afford to wallow in negativity. And sorry for talking about my family nonstop. Actually, what about her? Never mind. Don't gotta walk on eggshells around me, it's just I don't have any stories to make for a fun time. I see. And look at that, we've hit Albert. Make sure you don't forget anything. Oh wow, time really flew by, didn't it? Right here then? Yes, the dorms are close by, so this should be a good spot. Not really sure if I could put this to words, but Arkwright's solution means the world to me now. You're just as important to me as my family. I don't think I'm the only one who feels that way either. Sorry, maybe now's not the time for that. But anyway, thanks for seeing me this far. I look forward to the trip. Sure, see you later. That sure caught me off guard. Appreciate the thought. Just wish you wouldn't waste it on someone like me. That Van spent part of the night driving before resuming his patrol.
Oh, you're so mean, Van.
Hey, an art boost for her.
What's next?
And contacted Rosette and returned to the office. Thank you for coming in, Mr. Arkwright. I hate to impose like this, especially so late. I sincerely appreciate it. Imagine it. You said you were testing some feature in development for the simulator, right? Sure I'm the man you want for that? Sounds like you go way over my head. Certainly, as a matter of fact, there's something that only you can help me with. Would you please take your Zypha out for me? My Zypha? What do you want with that? Holocore system gathers a wide variety of data through the Zypha, not just biological information. I would like to test location information-based shard replication functionality too. Perhaps it'd be faster to just show you. Are you ready? I don't really get all that, but sure, you just need me to connect my Zypha, right? Where's this, Crave Village? Correct, our records indicate that this dataset was generated 2 months ago. This reflects the village's state upon your accepting Miss Al-Fayed's request. Really now? So you use some like geographical data to make a copy of this village? Man, your tech just keeps throwing curveballs at me. Now even the villagers are going through their emotions, like some kind of memory quartz. Due to the high information density in these settings, the fine details aren't perfectly accurate, do pardon that. Wouldn't have known if you didn't point it out. This was before you tagged along anyway. Indeed it was. See now that this village is quite the homely place. Though we haven't implemented audio emulation quite yet, you can almost hear the ambiance of this village already. Yeah, backwater through and through and all the beauty that comes with it. It reminds me, the village is hosting their harvest festival soon. Bet they'll dress the place up nice and pretty for that. I see, I would be interested in participating myself someday. Now let's advance to the next memory. The orange lanterns are gorgeous. Sure, looks like you're in Longport's eastern quarter now. When I came here a while back, we had to deal with Ayue and Almada. Still enjoying seeing this place again, though. Hard not to get wrapped up in all its eastern charms. I know what you mean. The vermilion lights are quite beautiful, and the gorgeous night sky is enchanting. Not sure if I go that far, but yeah, the night view is pretty damn great. And so is the ocean view from the harbor, especially in the evening. Visit now, then let me extract the evening data. Yet another curveball. You weren't exaggerating. The view from here is breathtaking. Sorry if it's a little much. That isn't at all. I could watch the gentle swaying of the waves for hours. In that case, why don't you come here in person sometime? The mountain delicious food and the Eastern Theater performances alone are worth the trip. It all sounds lovely. Think I'd do that someday. Need to put an end to this, but we have our test results now. Go ahead and end the simulation. We're back. Strictly speaking, we never left this room in the first place. How do you feel about this new functionality test? A reminder of how crazy shard tech really is, that's for sure. Also, I'm even more excited to see this fully realized than I am the combat simulation portion. I agree with you. Thankfully, we managed to record some excellent data. Things will hopefully continue to progress smoothly. I gotta say, I look pretty happy while we were doing that test. As embarrassed as I'd be to admit it, I can't claim otherwise. All I had until now were pictures and videos from other places. For a while I thought they'd be all I'd have, and I was content just imagining them. But thanks to you, Mr. Arkwright, I now get to experience such places for myself. If I hadn't taken so long to join you, I might have been able to see the place we just simulated. Honestly, I'm a little jealous of the others. You've been through a hell of a lot in your life, haven't you? Don't mean to pry, but it's the impression I got after what happened last trip. That would be a fair assessment, yes. Regardless of that, I owe a great debt of gratitude toward the Marduk Company and Mr. Thorndyke by extension. I wouldn't be here helping as your concierge if it weren't for them. I'm incredibly grateful for the opportunity. That in and of itself is a great privilege and more than enough for me to fulfill and be satisfied. Don't gotta be humble. We're happy to have you here too, you know. And don't forget, we got our trip to Long Lai coming up too. Now it's all kind of last minute and not exactly meant for us, so it might not really have all that much time to relax. But I still hope you get to enjoy yourself while we're there. You deserve it just as much as anyone else. Thank you, Mr. Arkwright. Just the opportunity to join you all is exhilarating. There's the local cuisine, the beautiful vistas, or the relaxing hot springs. I'm looking forward to it all. Alright.
I almost forgot I was on the clock for a moment there.
And Van's been maxed out. The ultimate Spriggan. Alright, we got side quests to do. Talk to that idle about a friend now. Yep. Well then. Alright, let's go see my client. Must be idle to put in that request. Sailor, right? Nice to meet you. Ah, so the rumors are true, huh? If you're here, does that mean you're willing to hear me out? Yeah, probably best not to just stand around talking like this, though. Why don't we grab a seat and take it from there? You mentioned that you were supposed to be putting on a street performance tonight. Sounds like your partner didn't show up when she was supposed to. Yes, that's right. Lulua did mention to me that she had to work today, but she said she would be done after sunset, so we planned to meet up here directly when she got off her job. It was getting later and later, and she was nowhere to be seen. Once an hour passed, I still hadn't heard from her. I decided to visit her place. Makes sense to me. Sounds like a pretty reasonable thing to do. When I got there, Anne knocked on the door, but didn't get an answer. I have a key to her apartment that she lent me, so I used it to poke my head inside and found a note she left on the table. Reading that note left me so concerned, so that's when I contacted you so you could hopefully look for her. Makes sense what was written on the note. There were only two things scribbled down on it. One was a name I didn't recognize, Clement. The other part was part-time 1,000 mira an hour. That's a mira per hour. That's what we charge as our base rate in my agency. Pretty damn good for some side hustle. Some might say too good. Practically screams something not on the up and up if you ask me. You think so too, huh? Figured that was a distinct possibility. The case we saw this morning was another instance of someone getting caught up in sketchy part-time work. Highly possible that might be connected somehow. The thing about Lulua is she comes from the countryside. She's a real honest girl at heart and tends to take people at their word for better and for worse. That's why I'm really worried about her. I'm scared of what she might have gotten herself into. I can understand why. At this point, you've given me everything I need to know. From what you told me, this is definitely a job for a Spriggan. Seeing it's so urgent, I'll go ahead and get to work immediately. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad you were able to help me. Don't mention it. Tell me a little more about Lulua. Has she been acting strange in any other way lately? Actually, yes, now you mention it. I've been seeing her spend some time with an elderly woman who looks pretty well off. When I asked her about it, she said she was escorting her as part of some volunteer work she's doing. That was news to me. The fact that she was doing anything like that felt really strange to me. I mean, it's nice of her to want to help and all, but I know for a fact that she really shouldn't have the time to spare for that right now. That's because we're both trying to save up our money so we can put on a dream concert. We're busy as it is just working on that. Probably where that 1,000 mira per job comes in. She's could be earning that much from the Clement person as compensation for helping. That was my hunch too. Don't know the name of the woman that Lulu has been looking after, or else I'd be more than happy to tell you. But she did say the other day that the woman bought her clothes at Jardin Boutique in the department store by the station. Does that help you at all? Oh yeah, it's a good jumping off point for me to start looking for her. Once we're done talking, I'll make my way straight to the boutique and have a talk with whoever I find there. As for you, I think you should stay here for the time being. No, it's well past when you two were supposed to be meeting, but it's always possible that you could just be running late and still show up. Right, that is true. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks again. And hurried over to Jardin Boutique without delay to begin looking for Lulua. Welcome to Jardin, sir. How may I help you? I want to ask you something, actually. I introduced himself and asked the man if he had seen Lulua and a well-dressed woman in the shop recently. I suspect you're referring to Madame Daphne. She is one of our regulars. She actually happened to stop by a few days ago, accompanied by a young woman. I had thought that she was Madame Daphne's granddaughter, but I see I was mistaken. Two must have seemed fairly close for you to get that impression. Oh, they most certainly did. Guess you haven't seen them today? A correct assumption. I hear that Madame Daphne frequents the Erland store in the Satan district as well as our own. Perhaps you may have visited there today instead. I hear she is on good terms with its manager too. Erland over in the Satan district. Got it. Thanks for the info. You're quite welcome, sir. Where the Satan district I go then? We're already here, I guess.
Guess it's time for me to leave. Welcome to Erland, sir.
Can we talk?
Daphne and Lulu, I guess, they're regulars here. They dropped by earlier this afternoon, right on time. Bingo. Aware of their relationship by chance? Sure, I just met Lulu recently. Where she volunteered for this assisted living nonprofit in her spare time. It's assigned to help out the elderly and disabled with stuff like shopping, that sort of thing. Daphne doesn't have any relatives, so Lulu is a big help for her. Gotcha. What I heard, though, is that this Daphne lady ain't exactly hurting for money. Why'd she look for a free helper instead of a maid or something? You know, Daphne isn't sure herself. I recall she said she wanted to pay Lulu directly, actually. Lulu has told me that she gets some payments from the agency anyway, though. She's telling Daphne not to worry about it. Just really confuses me. She's a volunteer, but she gets paid for helping Daphne. It's an awfully roundabout way of doing things. That seems like a bit of a contradiction, no? Kinda, yeah. This ain't the case of the old lady getting swindled, at least. Yeah, something's weird here. There's gotta be some reason she's getting paid in the roundabout way. Oh wait, those two came by earlier, right? Any idea where they were headed after that? I recall Lulu saying something about showing Daphne the places where she works. Did she say something about the concert hall in Riverside? Riverside Concert Hall, that'd be the blue score then. Thanks much, I owe you one. Don't think nothing of it. Stop by again sometime, will you?
Taking off now.
Hey, is that...
That should get him off my tail. Wait, you?
Yeah, I can convince it's running you here, especially at this hour. Is that an archive of yours on Buzz Raider, by the way? Let me guess, on the run from paparazzi right now? But if I am, to be clear, the article is, don't worry, I can make a guess. Checking out talents and sports figures who've got ties to the Mafia, yeah? Can't say I blame you, that's why, if things aside, he has been... The why of things aside, oh, he has been going around all these shady spots for weird reasons. Wait, you got detailed info on him? Look, you can't exactly spill too much, but I can tell you this. You can lay off the red comment. It's 100% clean, trust me. At least when it comes to what you're looking into.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So what was I even doing all this for?
I got chewed out by my mom and Grammy for it too. Huh? Got complaints about how you're handling your other job? Other job? No idea what you could
Van?
possibly mean.
What are you doing here? And who would this woman be?
Okay, that's Elena Claire the Bracer. Come on, I swear it's just one thing after another. Now we have to go, but don't you dare think you've beaten me. That was Judith Lannister, right? The actress? Yeah, you know her. Sort of. We just met at an event before. Thought you'd be more familiar with her than I am. Heard you two got acquainted in Tharbad. Oh, not to meet outside of work, too, it looks like. Come on, it ain't like that. Have a little faith in me. Oh, yeah? Alright, then. It's been a long-ass time since Elaine's shown up. So, what are you actually doing out here in Riverside at this hour? Searching for someone, actually. Someone got dragged into working an underworld job without being aware of it. Investigating an underworld job, too? Are you up to the same thing? I am, yes. One of their scam victims made a request to the Bracers. Looking for a man named Clement right now. He's likely the go-between that hired the part-timers. The man sure gets around, huh? We're basically barking up the same tree, then. That we are. I came to Riverside because we had a report that Clement had been spotted here. You mind if I tag along with you? Not at all. Might make things easier for us all. Man filled Elaine in on the current state of his investigation. An idol named Lulua, huh? Definitely looks like she's an unwitting pawn of this scheme. Sure does, which honestly puts her in a whole lot of trouble. Let's check out the concert hall. Aw, she's not actually like... Party member.
Well?
Another happening night in store.
Wait, what's not talk? It's square. There we go.
Let me ask you something.
Alua? No, she wasn't on stage today. Hey, Natalie, you got any idea where she is? A little, I guess. I've been thinking about her a lot of late. I did happen to see her. It stuck out to me because she was talking with some older woman I've never seen before. That's a lead. Did you happen to overhear what they were talking about? Kind of something about grabbing tea at the food stalls? I heard something about trying out the tacos. Tacos, got it. Thank you for the information. Alrighty.
Another happening night in store.
Well?
Let me ask you something.
Alright, well, just before dark when Lou and the old lady stopped by my stall. I think they were meeting with some middle-aged man or something. He was waiting for him at the table. Kind of an odd group, if you ask me. Middle-aged man. Might be Clement. Anything else out of the ordinary? Can't say I did. Couldn't hear them all the way from here. I talked for a good while before the man got real worked up. Looks like things got real heated, so they up and left, but right across the river. Wondering what came of them. Don't know anything else, sorry. That's plenty to go on. It is. Thank you for all the information. Sure is starting to stink. Agreed. I wasn't expecting someone likely to be Clement to actually crop up here. Need to follow the trail now. Agreed. Let's see if we got any other witnesses. Well, hello. What am I going to know? Oh, I can't believe this happened. Looks like something happened to her. Might be who we're looking for. Hey there, Granny. Got a sec? I'd like to speak with you if we may have a moment. And pretending to be Elaine's assistant, inquired into Daphne and Lulua. Oh, for an A-rank bracer and assistants show up just when I needed them most. This must be the goddess's guidance at hand. Right, yes, I'm Daphne. Thank you for confirming that. Heard Lulua was helping you as part of her volunteer work. Mind telling us what happened? Not at all. I do have something to share with you. About an hour ago, Lulua was taken away by a man called Clement. He straight up took her? Well, shit's getting urgent. To be clear, Clement was the man that introduced you and Lulua, yeah? That's right, until today. I wouldn't have pegged him for anything less than a kind and trustworthy man. I came tonight because he wanted to discuss something with Lulua and me. That's when he started trying to sell me some kind of medical insurance. It all sounded splendid, but I'm not naive. I knew when something's too good to be true, it probably is. Good on you for not falling for that old trick. I have some experience, since I do have a different insurance already. When I started asking for details, Clement couldn't answer me. Lulua must have caught on to my suspicion because she also started asking him questions. He didn't like that at all and started yelling at us, and then he dragged Lulua away. Yes, I tried to chase after, but I lost sight of them right around here. I'm afraid that if I contact the police or the guild, they might suspect Lulua as well. I didn't know what to do. Okay, I think we got the picture. Don't worry, the guild will do the best we can for Lulua's sake. Rest easy, you can leave the rest to us. Oh, thank you so much. Do you know where she might have been taken to? Ain't hard to take a guess if around here's where you lost sight of them. Must have gone to the Blacklight District. Undoubtedly. We need to head after her quick, but we shouldn't be too careless either. I'll be waiting by the entrance. Just tell me when you're ready. Got it. I mean, we don't really have anything to get ready for, or, well, like, to change up for it. Alright. Let's put Clement in the trash. I'll contact Salem, my client, to make a progress report. And kind of Salem filled her on the situation. After she pleaded to come with them, they set off. The three of them headed into the Blacklight District in pursuit of loot. Why would you bring her with you? Stupid bitch, just had to run your mouth, didn't you? All you had to do was sit quietly next to me and nod your head like a good girl. Everything would have been just fine. No, you had to run your mouth. Now the money could have swindled, it's gone, all down the drain. How could you deceive a woman like Daphne? That's just horrible. If I knew this was what you were after, I never would have gone along with any of this. Newsflash, I don't give a shit. You have a job to do, that's all that matters, you understand? Sucker people in with that sweet innocent face of yours, then I swoop in for the kill. Figured that old hag was an easy target, but nope, she's sharper than she looks. But I've still got tricks up my sleeve. Maybe I could pull something else on her. Got this insurance plan. You're gonna get her to take it out for me, alright? Excuse me, why should I? Don't even start with me. You took on this job and you accepted my payment. That means you're obligated to do the work, little lady. Your feelings can't do the job for you. Don't you go running out in our deal here or you're gonna regret it, capiche? Told you if it's a mirror you want, you can have it back. I don't care. Not how this works. Not about the money. It's about the deal. You can't just walk back the deal now that you've taken it, see? You're in it now, whether you like it or not. Now be a good girl and stop. Let me stop you right there. Who are you? The hell do you want? Oh no, here's coming to say the did, just shaking in my boots. Here I ain't. I'm a spriggan. I don't give a rat's ass about the goody two-shoes shit. Now here because my client told me to fetch that girl, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Asking you nicely to hand her over. Great, one of you pricks, just what I needed. Look, buddy, you're barking up the wrong tree. Girl's with us, she's not going anywhere. Now if you don't get out of my face right this instant, we got problems. You're the boss, scram! Oh man, what a freaking dumbass. Guy really thinks he can walk up by himself, take on all of us? Who said he was alone? Hey, I know that face, Elaine, out Claire. Oh, of all the goddamn times. Nice work, Elaine, I've got the girl. How did you? What the? Sayla, you shouldn't. Little over here. Sayla, is that you? Now get away, you little. Whoopsie there. Forget about me already, pal. Run, you two. We'll take care of these guys. Okay, thank you. Are you shitting me? You want some more? Looks like you guys do know when to stay down. Put your hands up and surrender yourself. You're only digging yourself deeper. Seriously, a bracer and a freaking kicking up on me? This shit blows. What are you doing? Did I say you could just lie there? Did I? Get your asses up and get them. Yeah, okay. You guys are gonna be real sorry.
Deploying shards! I'll kick your ass! I'll beat your ass! Fine, let's play.
I'll remember this.
Let's see. Does not have... Doesn't really have a good damage buzz. Oh, I don't have the freaking boost to actually S-craft here, damn it.
Just try and take me.
Oh, wait. Okay, these guys just have 10,000 HP.
Try some of this.
Going all in.
Pretty sure that ain't AoE.
Engaging skill. Kaleido.
Come on. My move now. This'll hurt.
Van, your turn.
It's over.
Give them your all.
You can't best me. Engaging skill.
Have some more.
There we go.
Taking point. Engaging skill. Wings guide me.
You get any chance to see a different S-craft.
Knight of Hysteria. Boost gauge upgraded.
Son of a...
Man, if I had the boost, we would have been able to just one-shot them all. Jigs up, pal. You're the only one left standing. Mercy, mercy, please. Of course I'm taking you to the guild. I have a lot to answer for. Your crimes here and your relationship with A. Do I make myself clear? Anything but that. Ah, it's who's working for him all along. That does track, yeah. I'll let you handle the rest then. Make sure the guy pays for what he's done and pays good. Of course, you have a good night. Clement was promptly taken into the guild's custody and made to confess his crimes. After looping in Daphne to the day's events, Van escorted Lulua and Sayla back to the Tyrell district.
That takes care of that.
Reward deposited.
Thank you both so much for your help. Yeah, we can't thank you enough. At first I was like, really? That's Elaine's guy? But the way you two moved in perfect sync was dazzling. Honestly, I'm kind of jealous. Huh? Read the room, Lulua. Sorry, please ignore it. Come on, you. Let's go.
Finish your job already?
Oh, hey there. Sorry for going off on my own fee.
It's no biggie. I'm just glad everything got taken care of. Besides, I've got no interest in being a third wheel.
We're not. You're gonna have to go easy on her. She's more touchy than she lets on. For example, if you start moving the conversation just a little towards her age. First off, not funny. And second, I'll have you know I'm still in my early 20s. Of course, my apologies, ma'am.
Don't feel bad, Elaine. I can be a little sensitive about my age too sometimes. Anyway, I'll go report to the guild for you. Have some fun, you two, okay?
She can be such a tease. Just growing their hair. Ain't she something, though? Not every day a Jaeger from a famous corps like Zephyr joins the guild, let alone one trained by the Purple Lightning. Goes up and immediately helps out in Tharbad, and she's got a lot of room to get even better, I reckon. Agreed, at this rate she may even surpass my records. Oh, sometimes a dour expression crosses her face. She must miss her friends back in Erebonia dearly. Well, at least she hasn't been talking about Class 7 over and over again like they did in Cold Steel. Regardless, I must admit it's been a massive help to have her around. I think she's beginning to settle in here little by little. Once a student council president, always a student council president. You don't get to say that. I was still only vice president when you were around. Pfft, Renee did things differently, so it was up to you to play the perfect press. Remember the play we did on the last day of the festival where you... No, you do not get to bring that up again. That was all your fault. Hey, isn't that? It's gotta be. I wonder what they're talking about. Sucks to be famous, huh? It has its pros and cons. When I introduce myself, sometimes I make use of my reputation. Much like how you call yourself a Spriggan. True enough.
Knowing you, I imagine you've already eaten dinner. I had enough to hold me over, but I could go for a drink. Want to come with me?
Dingo, why won't you just listen to me? I need you with me at the Tyrell Times.
Like I said, I'll leave the honest journalism to you. Sorry for the trouble, Bramati.
Oh, please. This is nothing. Don't you worry about a thing. Still, if you ask me, I think you're more than ready to leave the back alleys yourself. It's been 8 years, you know.
It's not a matter of how much time's passed. Besides, I feel like my current path suits me better at this point. You should be saying that to Van.
Oh my! Is that him? Cheating on me with Shino? I can't say I'm not jealous, but she's been refining her craft a lot lately. Oh my, my!
Looks like our boy might finally be starting to move on.
I want to chase scoops together.
Here are the gimlet and grasshopper that you ordered.
Thanks. They've both got just the right amount of foam.
Your shaking technique has really improved, Shino. I'm impressed.
Thank you for saying so, but I'm still not a patch on Bramati.
Ah, this is lovely. Still, I see you like even your cocktails sweet.
Well, not all the time. Come to think of it, I've shot back a few with Renee, but I guess this is my first time doing it with you, huh?
We were too young, remember? Although I suppose that didn't stop you at the school festival after party.
I got no idea what you're talking about.
I swear, you two are why they say boys will be boys.
Considering someone has been avoiding me these past 4 years, we really haven't run into each other much. But come to think of it, we've ended up with a lot of shared acquaintance, Bramati, Shino. I suppose even the actress qualifies now. Hey, don't look at me like that. She's just a client, that's all. Just what happens when two folks work the same city. Especially when our jobs are like two sides of the same coin. I suppose you're right, though. What does that make Renee, heads or tails? He's the edge of the coin, or the guy with the coin in the palm of his hand. Good point. I thought he'd make a very fitting career choice when he decided to join the Ministry of Home Affairs before graduation. Never expected he'd end up transferring to the CID when it was established to become a rival of sorts. That's just the kind of guy he is, like how he acts like a venerable older brother figure even though he's only a year older than us. Incidentally, he seemed surprised when he learned I was joining the guild. Happily, he wasn't opposed either. He was like my only ally outside of my circle of friends after a certain someone disappeared. Ugh. You really haven't changed at all these last 7 years, or the last 15 for that matter. All we're talking about not changing, you do know it's your fault I ended up with such a sweet tooth, right? All you did was stuff a poor impressionable van full of chocolate and macaroons from your family biz all the time. Perhaps, but Renee got just as stuffed and avoided sugar addiction. I can only think you were doomed to end up this way regardless. I really don't remember you having this much of a sweet tooth when you were younger, though. Are you sure something didn't happen after? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to rip at old scars. I haven't got a clue what you're talking about. Still, I don't have any regrets about ending up this way. That's a bit of fun to life. My employees always look at me funny, but if they're gonna complain about me loving sweet stuff, they can give theirs to me, I say. I still have mixed feelings about your career choice. But I've been feeling a little better about it lately, seeing the sort of people you're attracting. I didn't expect you to end up with a student of Professor Hamilton working under you, though. Attracting is definitely the right word. It's like I'm a magnet for hard cases these days. I guess Rosette's technically different since she's all on loan from Marduk. I'm honestly shocked at just how much you seem to trust her. Not that I have any doubts about how capable she is given her employer. Oh, she's capable, alright, and I know I can trust her. Just wish I could say about her bosses. Marduk, so shady, you can see the shadow for... You can see the shadow for Selge? I don't know, that seems like an odd way to put it. You ain't got anything on them, do you? They're much of an enigma to us as the society is, I'm afraid. Well, you're the one who has a contract with them. Good job shining away your soul to the Selge long shadow. Shino, bring me an Alexander, would ya? I would like a white lady, please. Certainly. Yeah, you didn't finish your first drinks. Damn, really wasn't expecting you to go and foot the bill. How's a guy supposed to look suave? You won't even let him pick up the check. I was the one who invited you here, and please, the idea is so old-fashioned it's covered in moss. You're going away next weekend with your team, right? If you really want to buy someone something nice, treat them instead. Besides, I'm sure you're already aware, but being an A-rank bracer pays rather well. Jeez, rub it in some more, why don't ya? You can treat next time. How does that sound? You're on. The tab will be way bigger next time anyway. You can always call Renee too. Oh, wait, I got a better idea. Let's save that for when we go someplace really expensive. In his line of work, the guy's probably loaded by now. Oh, you. I'm gonna take a cab home. You're taking the subway back, right? Yeah, no buses run this late at night. Night, Elaine. Here's to a good working relationship from here on out. That would be entirely dependent on you. Good night, Van.
Van.
What's up?
Are you really going to go on that trip?
What? What's gotten into?
It's nothing. I hope you have a good time. Don't forget, you're a leader now. Don't get too carried away out there, okay?
What's that all about? Haven't seen her act like that since we were kids. Been so long since we first met in Rashian all those years ago. As the daughter of the biggest family in the area, Renee was the son of a government man slaving away his life far from home, and sounds like she stopped talking to her family after joining the guild, though. And there's some kind of problem in her personal life she's not talking about. Not like it'll make up for what happened 7 years ago. Maybe I should talk to her about it sometimes.
Okay, I'm gonna head out now.
We'll be right here when you get back. Be careful now. Take good care of her for us. We're counting on you.
I know. She's in safe hands with us.
Thank you for looking after her. If she starts being selfish or making a fuss, don't be afraid to give her a talking to. We want you to have lots of fun, but we also need you to be a good girl, okay? And don't forget to brush your teeth and use the bathroom before you go to bed.
I won't.
She's always a good girl. She'll be fine. And be sure to keep a close eye on her at all times. I'll be there for her, too. Can't help her pick out souvenirs or something.
So, what did you want to talk about?
Well, this conversation might take a while, so I think I'll go make us some coffee first.
Vroom vroom, this car's the bestest! Isn't it? All the kids are so easy to please. Not much wrong with that. It's good to enjoy the little things in life. I'm glad the inn was understanding about her coming with us. Yeah, I was hoping we wouldn't have any issues since she's so young. And sure enough, we didn't. Best inn in a long line knows how to do right by its customers. It was considerate of you to propose that we look after her. Her guardians have much to discuss after all. I imagine they got right into it as soon as we left. Maxa may end up having to talk with Victor too. No shortage of things he's got to answer for. He wants to be a part of their family, he's got to rebuild those burned bridges brick by brick. And if he screws up and gets himself burned, I'll point and laugh my ass off. Family. Now like a light already, huh? Well, it was an early morning for her. Not surprised she's tired. It's almost 9 a.m. You said we would be arriving at around 12:30 if I recall. Somewhere around there, yeah, since we got Yume with us. Plan to make a couple pit stops along the way. I wonder who's calling. Don't recognize the number either.
Hello. Sorry for calling you so early in the morning.
Wow, this is a surprise. Nina! Isn't she? She's an actress we handled a job for a while ago.
Oh, I didn't expect everyone to be with you. Wait, are you on the road?
Yeah, but we're on a major one, so we can get a decent enough signal. Actually gonna be out of town for a few days. You didn't have another job for us, did you? Not quite. Really don't want to impose on you either. Why don't you just tell us what's up? Can't guarantee we'll be able to help. I'm sure still like to hear you out before saying for sure. Alright, thank you. It's about Judith, you see. We haven't been able to get in contact with her for a few days now. Really? Do you think that's because? Gotta be because of that story getting around. That's what I was thinking too. It's completely fabricated, so I wouldn't have expected her to get worked up about it. But the timing set off a red flag. That's why I was hoping to ask you to look for her. This is Judith Lannister we're talking about, right? She's always struck me as the kind of person who let nothing get her down. Maybe the more someone appears to be that way, the more sensitive they are deep down? No, she's the super hard-headed lady who doesn't know when to quit. Very. Yeah, her outfit sure doesn't know when to quit. What outfit? Oh, just ignore them. If she's still missing when we get back to the capital the day after tomorrow, we'll see what we can do. Till then, I'll give some of my contacts a call and check if they've heard anything. I would also be happy to look into what I can find on the Orbital Network. Oh, it sounds like more than enough. Thank you both. I don't think you should worry about her too much, though, especially since we all know that article's made up. But if we learn anything, we'll be sure to let you know as soon as we can. Thank you, really. I appreciate you being so accommodating. Seriously, though, that Kingster's tough as nails. I'm sure she's fine. You said you ran into her last weekend, didn't you, Van? Yeah, she was looking for proof that Maxim was involved in a crime. Seems to get real down after I told her suspicions about him gonna be more off. Kingster? What kind of crime? Having trouble following this conversation. That's hardly surprising. It's not that important, but hopefully we'll get the chance to fill you in at some point. Gonna hit up Dingo and Bermonti for starters. I'm too full to eat anymore. Wow, those are big rocks! That's called a mountain range. I've seen photos of this one, but it's even more impressive in person. There are two in this area, the Tianshan Mountains in the north and the Ishgal Mountains in the south. Both serve as the dividing line between central Zemuria and the east. Aren't they also known as the Solaris Mountains and the Kunlun Mountains? Yes, that's right. People from the east call them Solaris and Kunlun, but Tianshan and Ishgal are the officially designated names at the behest of the church. I gotcha. Should probably learn about that in class. Weird to think that my homeland is just on the other side. It's basically a hop, skip, and a jump away. I had to jump pretty damn high to get over that mountain, though. Your own might as well be in a completely different world. Huh? Bike was super duper cool. I'd kill for a ride like that. I thought I saw the Etwith label on it. Good eye, that man was riding one of the high-end models they released in the spring. Had to be quite large to ride in one of those, and he was exactly that. Indeed, he had an impressive physique for a man of his age. Quite a long face, Van. What's wrong? Are you car sick or something? Nah, nothing like that. Just got a bit of a trauma with guys who ride around on big bikes. No, and I ain't talking about Hermes. She's been a huge help. This issue's exclusive to dudes. The diary really did a number on your psyche, huh? Something about that dude makes me want to deck him in the face. Maybe it's the shades. That is inadvisable, Mr. Wei. He has been labeled as an S-Class threat by the Mardu Company. What? You're acquainted with an S-Class threat? Your choice of clientele is atypical, to say the least. No way it could be him. Not a joke. This ain't even my hometown, yet here I am getting all nostalgic over this shit. Ben looks to be lost in thought. Well, he is smiling, so maybe I shouldn't worry.
We're here!
So this is Longlai.
Wow, I've never seen anything like this.
Got a whole different kind of eastern vibe compared to Longport. It's like an idyllic town nestled in the mountains. White smoke is steam from the springs, I assume. It certainly has a distinctive smell to it. Yeah, it smells sulfur. It's a big part of being near a spring. Our lodgings are down to the right across the river. Let's go drop our stuff off before we do anything else. So much stuff I've never seen before here. It's so awesome. Things smell so good, too. There's grilled skewers and mochi, and what are those things with leaves wrapped around them? Damn, starved most. They're called zongzi. Actually, I'm starting to feel hungry myself. Same here. I knew we had a little bit to eat at the pit stop, but I could use a real meal. Lunch is going to be waiting for us at our lodgings, though, isn't it? Yes, that should have some of the local cuisine, too. No need to rush, I guess. What are those? They're so hot and they're super black, too. Don't know what they are either. Maybe some kind of manto? They smell so sweet and fragrant, and Yume's right about that color. Lustrous black really makes them stand out. I see you got your inches. These here are Hot Springs Manto, made using bamboo charcoal. You got black sesame jam inside, and they're as tasty as they look, but they fill you up fast. You won't have any room for lunch if you have one now. How would I buy some for everyone later? They look so good. Guess we gotta wait for lunch soon, but we have to come back here later. Well, you certainly know your stuff, young man. I'll be waiting. Longlai's known far and wide for its tea leaves, too. How about trying some of our confections made from them? Our matcha ice cream has been hot seller lately. Wait, matcha ice cream? That's a thing now? How do you make something so bitter taste like... now I gotta try it. Can we? What happened to lunch? I've never seen someone lose all brain function when it comes to sweets the way he does. And with saunas and cars too, dude's just insufferable. If we have to wait, you have to wait. We'll already be coming back here after lunch for the manto, yes? Ooh, this place looks so fancy. Yeah, it's pretty top class. Indeed, it has a quiet elegance and beauty to it. Can't imagine how expensive it is to normally stay here. We're staying for free, right? I almost feel guilty about that now. Welcome, you must be Mr. Arkwright and his party. Yeah, that's right, 6 adults and a child. We have been expecting you. Welcome to the Hekizanro Inn. We'll be happy to carry your belongings to your room. You can have your lunch as soon as you wish after that. Really? Nice, thanks guys. Someone wasted no time making himself at home. Whoa, this room is so nice. Not so much as a spot of dust in sight, and the furnishings are rather extravagant as well. Can we share a bed, Yes, please? Barry and Rosette can sleep in our bed too. The beds look wide enough, so I don't see the harm in that. Maybe we should have a special Samway party instead of a pajama party for the occasion too. Don't know what that is, but I'm down. I would be happy to join in. So I'm with you two? What'd you expect? You the kind of guy who can only sleep when he's by himself? No, that's not it. Should have seen this coming, honestly. The little quaddie want to be with the girls. Always gotta watch out for the quiet ones, because there's a hungry wolf somewhere under there, huh? Don't call me little quaddie ever again, and I'm not a wolf. Whatever, I'm fine with this arrangement. Try not to snore, anyone. Anyway, who's up for lunch? Man, I don't think my taste buds have ever been this happy. Mouth is bursting with flavor. It's called Mitao Menji. It's a local dish here in Longlai. Chicken is soaked in peach alcohol before being stir-fried and served in garlic and soy sauce. I thought of this as a genius. Chicken's so tender, it's got the sweet peach quality to it you can't resist. It's distinctive enough while still being subtle. I call it a perfect blend of sweetness, fragrance, and juiciness. Chef here must be a real pro. As long as he's so good. Careful, it's also getting all over you. That was amazing! Yeah, my mouth is in heaven right now. Sounds like whatever they have in store for dinner tonight is going to be even better. It's going to be a traditional Eastern kaiseki meal served in courses. Kaiseki? What's that? It's kind of one of those pretentious meals that are all about presentation. Though in this case, I'm sure the Eastern cuisine's as good as it looks. And it's more of a Far Eastern thing than what I'm used to. Something I've noticed, by the way, but how do you know so much about everything here, Van? I was wondering the same thing, actually. This isn't the first time you showed us around somewhere. It feels like you know this place far too well to have just come here for work. Probably you wouldn't pick up on that. I lived here a few years back. Really? When was that? I was 19 for about half a year. It was more for training than for fun, though. That explains it then. Suppose that must have been a while after you separated from Elaine and Mr. Kincaid. So, back when you were my age, huh? Hard to believe your memory's still sharp enough to remember what happened over a decade ago. It was only 5 years ago, damn it! But yeah, I should be able to play tour guide for you guys just fine. Anyway, like I said earlier, we're gonna split up for 2 hours. Go ahead and sightsee, go for a stroll, grab something else to eat. The guidebook we got from the inn should help you around. Trying to avoid going around alone, though, especially you Yums. You're always gotta be with someone. Aye aye, sir! If there's anything you would like to see, I would be happy to accommodate you. So much I want to check out. I don't mind. I don't know where to start. What do you have in mind, Anyas? I know I want to see the temple, but I'm not sure whether or not to go there first. Drink, play, and buy is my game plan. It's got to be a spot for mahjong here, right? Even if there is, it's not going to be in any tour guide. That should help it around some before they get themselves in trouble. Oh. I could definitely see Vaughn wanting to keep Yume around to watch out for her. Lasagnas? Anyway, I guess this is where we're going to be ending it then. So tomorrow we get to explore the Hot Spring District. But I'm sure some shit is definitely going to start going down after this. Because seriously, intermissions never end well. I guess with that, thank you all for coming on out, and hopefully I'll see you again next time.